Welcome to Shooting the Shit, everybody. Super Bowl edition. Y'all ready for this? All right, there you go, guys. Welcome back to another Shooting the Shit. It's been a while. AJ?
What's the Super Bowl thing? That's what I'm here for. I thought I was
you're
here
here
record, man.
As you can tell, though, by the decor, our surroundings here, we pulled up to Rob's place in Milton here for this special episode of Shooting the Shit that we were recording pre-Super Bowl, actually, here.
That's right.
Bengals versus the Rams. So that's going to be a good one. We even actually dragged JT down here, everybody. Look at this. This guy's out of the house.
Right. I was
It's
just gonna
crazy.
say, out of the house.
Yeah.
9:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
I wake up. Like, seriously? What the fuck?
You know what? To his
I'm not going
credit,
to work.
because Jay drove me down here, he showed up on time, right on the dot, 10:30. This guy's like, I'm here. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I wasn't even ready. I had to shout, I had to get together. It took me a few minutes to get everything together there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So kudos to Jay. We got all the equipment here, guys. We're set up. We're off to the races here. We tested the audio, so apparently everything at least worked before we started recording. So something happens during the production. I'm sorry.
It's still Nico's fault.
See, but Rob finally understands by looking at all the equipment that we actually dragged down here, the kind of
It's
some of the work that
insane.
goes into setting this thing up, this type of thing. When we pull up for Shooting the Shit,
Oh,
it
man.
ain't a game.
Seriously, it's
a
insane.
shit
I had
show.
no idea how much was involved, especially with all the mixers and
And-
fun stuff like that.
Bro, and then you got to, first of all, you got to take it apart. You got to load it up. Now he's got a nice, cute carrying case for it, so it looks nice. So he didn't have that last time. He just used his laundry basket. Okay, and then you got to hook it back up here. Then you got to unhook it, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Then you got to hook it back up when you get home. It's a lot of shit, man.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is a
Not
lot of
for
work, and I
anything,
can
but-
see why you mostly do everything from.
There's probably
You can see why I whine on a regular now, where I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking go set up this whole.
I mean, there's probably a way to do it a little easier, but this was never based to bring it anywhere, really. In that sense,
I can imagine, especially the way
it's all set up, right?
I just wanted to throw that out there because I know even when you were setting up, you're like, oh, I didn't expect there to be so many fucking things.
I had no clue it's going to be to this extent.
There you go. This is your first live
Yeah, man.
episode, Rob.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Good,
Yeah, no,
good.
this is why
Awesome.
we
Live
reserve
now,
these
right.
Shooting the Shit episodes for, like
Yeah.
special
Are we live?
things like this, special get-togethers,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Shooting the Shit's pretty much turned into our live show now, I guess, in a way, like together, like with people, right? Instead of like
Interaction show more of like that live in that sense, right?
like a special reason to get together and do it with people in
Exactly.
person, right? I mean, at first we were trying to think of like when we first launched the show, it was going to be like late night chat of old with Neeks back before I actually came back on the monthly schedule,
Yeah,
right? But now this is kind of what we reserve Shooting the Shit for, I think, is
which
things
I
like
think
this.
is great. And now I can just only imagine if we had done that segment back in January that we wanted to do with the six of us. on
It's
how
going to
much work-
happen.
It's going to happen, but I mean, how much work it's going to be just to get the angle for this. for the
On
three
top
us
of that,
on
you're gonna
one.
have Leslie yelling at us. I mean, and then you're gonna have like Lewis there making stupid jokes, and
You're gonna be all
You'll have to
worked
you'll have
up.
to pre-tape that one, like what you were wishing that we had done here before we had set up during.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're gonna do the late night uncut. Maybe we'll do
Yeah.
one of those like Patreon tiers for people. If you pitch in like $1 a month, you get access to all the uncut. You know what I mean? Material from the show that we just leave off the
Oh,
air,
man.
right? I mean, because then
That's
at least
insane.
then people know what they're signing up for. It's not like we're just putting it out there and JT finally gets canceled.
Yeah, it might be at that point, but actually, I've been waiting for that. We always, I always have the best shit that comes out when I know I'm not being recorded.
Yeah.
So for some reason, that's that stuff is. I don't know. We have to edit it a little bit before
Even
we
he's
put
like,
it
look
out.
at this guy.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
seen JT take pause
Yeah, I
on
know,
anything.
right?
He's like, I don't know, man.
Do I want to be that guy? Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I kind of do. But right now at my age, I don't give two fucks anymore. To be honest with you, I'm like, you know what? I'm already up there. I'm on the way down now. I can't
There
be
you go.
living past 80 now.
You are who you are. I
I'm on
am
the
what I
decline
am, as
now.
Popeye used to
That's
say.
it. You don't like it, then fuck off.
That's right.
Right?
Okay,
We're off
I can
to-
see where we're going now.
We're off to a great roaring start here.
We're off to the races,
Yeah.
Rob. We're off to the races.
That's right.
Took forever to trek through that bush. We had a tractor. Don't worry. We stole one of the tractors from that fucking
Did you?
rally down there. Yeah, man.
Good.
We just took one and
Yep.
we jumped on and we got over here, no problem. With the grass, through the woods. Like, we got
Well, you
no
can only
problem,
go so far, and then you got to hook up the dog sled, right? And then dog sled
Well,
your way here.
Tractor's got big tires, man. It's pretty good. It can get through some shit, man. We can get through some shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out in Bootyville now.
It is. No, it's not really Booneyville, man. It's gotten too busy for
It
Booneyville,
is
man.
actually.
You got speed
Milton's grown.
traps
It's
everywhere.
ridiculous.
There's very
fucking-
few places really that are now. I think the more like honestly, like because the more you get out of the city, like everyone's kind of going towards there because the people that are trying to get out of the city. In Milton, I'm
Mhm.
sure if you even compare it probably to like the 10 years ago, it's probably changed like crazy,
More
right?
than quadrupled. Actually, I think it was a couple of years ago where Milton was the biggest growing in like either North America or in Canada.
Yeah.
Keeps
'cause it
going, man.
quadrupled
Everybody
it.
gets bigger.
Cheaper housing, I guess, at that
Was.
time, right? At one
Was.
point, yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
now-
That's a key word, yeah, for sure, yeah.
The house-
man,
the
you're
house
smart
two
like
doors
Robin.
down.
Hold on to
Yeah.
it.
Like 1.6 million. Like what the hell is
There
that?
goes
Yeah.
all
It's
your
Toronto
property
prices.
tax, bro. They it goes
Exactly.
through the roof, man.
Yeah.
Because they put those fucking houses on the corners of these old streets,
Yep.
man. That's what happens, bro.
Yep.
You can fight it, but you can actually go out and you can petition, probably with your neighbors and shit like that, because it's just ridiculous because it'll throw the property tax
Well,
up
it's
to
funny
the
you
roof.
say that. I'm sure when you pulled in, you saw the house on the corner being built there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jay
Two-
actually
two
made
of
a
them.
comment about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that's actually
Jay,
small.
position your mic up
That's
a little
small.
bit more, man.
All right, compared to some of the areas, yeah.
Okay.
True, but the reason originally
Yeah.
somebody else had bought that property, and because it's actually on Pine Street, not our street.
Yeah.
Pine Street is actually a heritage street, so the original people who bought it completely gutted it, and then it just sat there for months and months with nothing going on. Couldn't figure out what happened. I was talking to somebody that
They got in
that
trouble.
kind
didn't
of
they?
no, well, because it's a heritage, they couldn't do what they wanted to do. They weren't allowed to touch it.
Yeah.
So the new
Lot of
people
reg-
that bought it, what they did was instead of having their driveway come out to Pine Street, they had their driveway come out to ours.
Oh,
Now they were able to tear
okay.
it down, and so it's tricky on
I see what you're
They
saying. Yeah,
railroaded
yeah.
it. They made the entrance on the side here.
Yeah,
Instead,
so now it's-
even though it's on the
the
corner.
address is my like my street instead of the actual heritage street. And they got away with it.
That's how. Yeah, they want to keep stuff. They do that in the city a lot, man.
Yeah.
They want to keep stuff. If it's even old churches, some guys were tearing them down to build small condos and shit. They couldn't tear them down. There was one that happened on Christie Street a long time
Mhm.
ago, and they tore the building down. And they didn't get any permission and stuff like that. But they weren't allowed to do anything for years and years and years. I don't know how long before they settled it through court and through fines and through all this shit because they tore it down without the permission of the city. So once that happened, it was like, we can't do
Yeah.
anything. Now you're gonna fight in court for years.
Yeah.
And finally something got built there. I think it was I don't know if it was a residential area, an old folks home or some shit like that.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, you can go through a lot of shit from that, all that
Yeah.
fucking
Mm.
bullshit running around, right?
But
In
yeah,
loops.
but like you said, we did make it here. Made the trip up to Milton here, and in good time. It didn't
Yep.
take us too long to do the setup.
Nico looked scared when he was in the car with me.
I don't know. I mean, you've been known to speed quite a bit these
Yeah,
days. Apparently,
that's
that's the word on the street out there. Is
No, speeding's not the fucking
Speeding
deal,
and playing
man.
bumper pool on the Gardner.
Dude, the
smoke-
fucking
smoking Christine out in the
Yeah.
back with your fucking 50 cigarettes that you're huffing on the way,
Well,
like you're
she's got
fucking running a
window beside
marathon.
her.
Speaking of that, you said you weren't going to smoke in your new car.
I know, bro. That went out the window.
Good
That-
call.
you
Good
know, did he
call.
not
Yeah,
say
well,
that?
that went out the window like a weekend probably. Never mind.
liar.
A day in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Don't tell me, man. I already
Yeah.
know I fucked it. I screwed myself that way, man. But
Are you
Whatever.
maybe you
I-
can't be, did you hear that, Jay? I don't know if you're one of these deaf kids with the school out here in Milton. What the hell is that all about?
man?
What?
I saw a school
How
for the
many-
deaf out
yeah,
there, and it's a huge friggin' school. How many deaf children live out here? That's what I'd like to know. Is there a lot of deaf children that live out here? Yeah. No, seriously, like for real. Like
Yeah,
we drove past it,
Yeah.
like just when we were about to turn down here, and I was like, I'm like,
It's actually
and it looks like a nice school. I'm like, how does this school? Like, I'm like, do people come from all over? Then I guess they must, eh? Like, it's like it's like that thing in fucking the end of Bird Box that people are like trying to get to. It's like Professor X's School for Mutants at the end of that movie. That pissed me off so much. I'm like, really? Like, it's just like in the middle of the jungle. Oh, the school for the blind or whatever it was. So it's like,
I know.
No, but
but you're right. I'm not overly familiar with it, but from what I can recall, that it is a big school for the deaf, and I think that there's even living quarters and such in there as well. I think some are bussed in, some are driven in, but I think there's also it's like a specialty school for the deaf.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, the first Tim Hortons.
Well, shout out to the deaf. I ain't trying to like fucking. If you can hear me out there, guys, shout out to you guys.
See, if my sister was here, she knows sign language. I don't.
Oh, is that just you? Really? I've always wanted to learn. You know what? That'd be cool if you knew sign language. Like, I actually think that would be cool if you knew how to do sign language, like quite a bit. Like,
it's another language, bro.
I know Jay knows some sign language. This one and that one.
No, but I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, man. I mean,
what this one?
Does it make for a quiet town?
No. Although living here is great when you back onto the cemetery. It's dead quiet. So.
Heyo. But
This is the show that gets everybody canceled. Okay, guys, this is the one.
But Super Bowl, Super Bowl's happening soon.
Yeah.
Let's throw some predictions out there now. So Rob, we talked about this previous to me coming here today. Yeah. I have not entered my pick on the pool yet, guys.
Do before.
No, I know, but I wanted to do this live with you in person, so we have it on the record here. Yeah. So this is pre-recorded. This is actually going to be dropping after your guys' next episode, which is going to be the night after. Late Night Chat is going to be the night after we record this episode, and this is probably going to be dropping on the Wednesday after the Monday. Yeah. So you guys are we're gonna have to leave you in suspense for this one to see who kind of got this one right.
Depends how pissy Rob is tomorrow if he loses or something. You know?
I know. I mean, the predictions are gonna be out there. We'll see. Or I'll just be up in the chat talking shit if that's the case. So I propositioned to Rob. We had a quick phone call. I was very upset about that.
I know you were.
Yeah, Jay. This guy had the nerve to say, "Can I call you?" Because this is just be easier to work things out. That was Jay last night. Listen, let's work out the logistics of coming down.
That's what I did, Jay.
I know. I texted him to say, listen, I know you don't like the phone.
That's why I do it too, man. Can I call you? That's it.
So what do I get? Quickly. I get a long pause and a
you know,
it's like, really?
I made him wait till later on in the night, hoping that it was like, he said he's going to bed. So I was like, okay, keep it quick then. Okay. But I get it. You don't want to talk.
You guys need to like proposition me like that. You can be like, listen, I know you don't like it, guys, but like, you know, we got to do it sometimes. That's how I want to approach all phone calls. I don't want people to just call me out of the blue. All you guys out there just fucking like, you know, I'm dodging too many bill collectors.
My number shows up. It says JP.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to hear some Chinese voice on the other line, like fucking this is so and so from Hong Kong. You owe us money or whatever.
Isn't your new high tech fucking iPhone over there?
Detect it? No, they haven't gone past that. These guys, they figure their way out through everything. These guys. Yeah. Anyways,
I had a phone call.
I get texts
that actually said that they were using my number, calling them, saying about their border patrol and. You know, we have a warrant for your arrest.
Come get me, fuckers.
Yeah. I've heard that before. That too. They try to like scare you. And some of these guys, I just like when I heard something like that. I just laughed. I'm like, if they're gonna come get me, they'll come get me. They're gonna call me. Yeah. Hey, we're coming to arrest you.
They do it to my nephew too. They do it to him too, man, because he sends a lot of packages and stuff like that. That he sells the cards and shit. So he gets a lot of calls, or my mom gets a lot of emails.
Speaking of cards, take your fucking cards, please.
Okay, I hope I can get him in the car. Oh yeah, we won't have the food at the end, so we'll be okay. We can put on that side.
We'll be good. That was another thing. Well, I was gonna say that was another thing he said he wasn't gonna have it. Is like the car is dirty as the last one. It's not yet. It's not the Ricky Mobile yet. No, it's not the Ricky Mobile.
I took a lot of shit out of it for this guy.
It's not yet, but I mean, it's getting there.
I'm disappointed.
You still got the hookup on accurate parts, man.
That's how you know Rob hasn't known you as long as I have. I'm past disappointment now. I'm just like,
I need a lot of shit that comes from the dealership. You still got the hookup or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
now I'm just at the point of acceptance. I'm like,
Fuck, man.
I couldn't do it. I don't know how he does it.
$200 installed for a windshield washer bucket. I fucking put it in myself for fuck's sakes. I just can't get under the car, man.
$200.
And there's so much shit under the car,
Yeah.
dude. Like
And there's panels.
It's all fucking so it's straight across, man. And it's like there's so much shit.
Why the
you gotta
older cars
literally
are
get
better, man.
underneath. No shit, but I got to get rid of the other one
I
because
know.
apparently it was gonna start fucking up on me. But who knows, bro? I could have drove into those on the dead on the side of the road and left it there and said, "See you later."
Well, it's a Toyota.
It wouldn't have fucking died. I could have
Toyotas,
done.
They do not die.
I would have done
Same with
fucking
Hondas.
another 150,000,
Yeah.
but I didn't have no timing belt, no transmission. I had transmission issues.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man.
Okay. Anyways,
Yes.
though,
Now that we got off like 3
Sidetrack
different topics.
central here. Right? No,
Sorry.
that's the beauty of it. It's okay. No, you got to go with it
Yeah.
sometimes,
it's not
right?
your 2 feet.
But I'm gonna
Sorry,
reel it
bro.
back a little bit.
Go ahead. This guy,
guy
Mr. GM over here, Mr. Pontiac.
What I propositioned to Rob on the
Yes.
phone when I spoke to him, I said, "Rob, you're within 9 points of me in this fucking pool for the final
That
score.
number there.
This isn't even separate. Yeah, there you go. Not even separate. Yeah, how about that?
Wrong
Even
jersey,
though they didn't make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wrong jersey. At least I know
I
who's in there.
was thinking of wearing mine too, just because it's a football jersey. But I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Why
not gonna-
not? You
I
should've.
could have. I
Football
could have.
party.
Hey, listen, I brought the Kevin Owens wrestling
Oh, yeah.
Blue Jays shirt. Come on now. Hey,
He's always representing.
that's right. Of
I'm
course.
always representing.
I thought
That's
about
it.
doing that. We're gonna get into you in a second,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
about that. I got something to bring up about Jay now.
All right, here we go.
But I said to Rob, I'm like, Rob, you're 9 points ahead of me. Why don't we just pick opposite teams? I'm like, I'll even let you pick the team because, like, at this point, yeah, Jay, I even said I'll even let you pick whatever team you want because I don't want to go on the day of while I'm here, look at the app,
Last year that
see that we fucking all picked the same team, and then like there's no way anyone could advance. That's it. So I'm like, let's just be transparent about it. Let's make it a little bit fun. I'll even make a side bet with you, I said, on who fucking will win, whatever, for 10, 20 bucks, whatever you want.
yeah.
And so here on the show, I wanted to do this live because we talked about it and I left it till now. So Rob, who do you want to take in the pool? Because I'm like, give me the chance to actually beat you in the pool. And then if not, you're gonna here. And here's the thing too. I should mention, I don't actually know the score. I don't know if you found this out yet, but the playoff pool points are separate actually than the year.
Yeah.
Now, I think I'm in the I'm
You
either
are.
the lead.
You are.
See,
I think you're tied with.
See, so I could be screwing myself here. He could be picking a team that I would like to pick, and it could solidify my win in the playoff pool. But I said, you know what, guys, let's make this a little interesting because I'm not a little bitch.
Yeah, until tomorrow.
No,
Until
yeah,
tomorrow.
I'll be crying later in my beer. Ah, why did I make that
Yeah.
stupid mistake?
The
No,
drive home is gonna be a long
Yeah.
drive.
to be
home.
fair,
I
this
got
is
the bar open upstairs, so it's
to be
good.
fair, though, I have no horse in this race. Both
Yeah.
these teams, I don't
I
think
know.
anybody called them getting into the finals.
Nope.
Like maybe the Rams, some people that were diehard
Yeah.
Ram fans, but like
No.
Bengals, well, I don't know what the hell happened there. I mean, like,
Quarterback.
but
You don't
this-
hear that name. I haven't heard that
Quarterback.
name for
right?
years.
No, I know it's Burrow. No, I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. So I really don't have a horse in this race, and to be honest, like it's gonna be close. I think either way in this one. So
Yeah.
like I'm okay. So Rob,
It's
who are
wrong
you gonna
saying
pick?
horse.
The Bengals.
Okay. So I'm taking the Rams. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So the Rams right
They're-
now are favored
they are.
5 points.
They are.
Okay. But you know what? Rob is taking the team that I probably would have went for if I did outright
I
make the
figured
pick.
that too.
Okay, so take the Bengals. I'm take the Rams. Okay,
Okay.
guys. So these are locked in picks.
Yep.
You got it on the record on shooting the shit here, Super Bowl edition, everybody.
Yep.
Okay, so it's on the record. So there you go,
I'll
guys. So
forget, so don't worry. I'll have to rewatch.
unfortunately, you
See
guys,
who did it.
these guys will not be able to talk about it on late night chat tomorrow because by the time this airs,
fuck, I never
unfortunately, yeah. Well, listen, I can leave it out there if you guys want, but I don't want these shows to
Yeah.
compete against one
No,
another,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you guys are gonna make sure to tell people
Yeah.
to tune in to
You're right.
Wednesday's Shooting the Shit episode because this is already a great episode for
Yeah.
that. But so there you go, guys, on the record.
We'll have
So
to tease
this
them
is for everything. This is my win for the Super Bowl pool points on the line as well as for the year points on the line. Although the year's technically passed.
Yeah, it has.
But
Ramblin' Man took that.
whatever. If I get that number just above Rob's, I'll be happy. So there you go, guys. Let's make it interesting. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good luck.
It'll be fun. It will be.
That's
fun.
why I'm like, let's make it so. Okay, how about that's worked out. Side bet. Do you want to side bet any money on this?
On what?
On the Bengals to win. You
Sure.
can do 5, 10, whatever you want.
$10.
$10? Okay.
$10.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. There you go, guys. All right. There you go.
$9,
Witness.
$10.
Witness.
Yep.
Witness. $10.
$10. I seen it. I'll have to rewatch it again. Don't worry. And
So-
I'll have to fucking figure it out.
So now the rope Jay back into the conversation here too,
Okay,
a
here
little
we
bit,
go.
because I know he's
Now
not
I'm in
he's
trouble.
not as up maybe on some of the football, although he has been paying attention with the
Yeah.
with the leading up to the Super Bowl stuff.
Well, because
What-
I've been hearing it from you two guys.
Yeah. But greatest performance I've ever looked forward to ever in a halftime. This is gonna be like hands
what I'm
down the
here
thing
for.
I'm most excited for out of everything I've ever seen in terms of performances in the Super Bowl. But this is the most I've ever been excited for a Super Bowl performance. Of course, we got Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, who literally just dropped an album this Friday, actually.
Speak of that, did you hear about the
Death Row Records acquisition. Yeah, we'll get
But
in.
not only that, but also being accused of sexual
Yes.
assault. That's bullshit. Coming right before something like
Thank
that.
you. You.
Come on.
I literally said that to Jay on the way up here. I said, Jay, every time that they know that they're going to be in the headlines, that when they're leading up to something, one of these accusations from like 2002 or something like that.
But
Is
what
that-
did I tell you, man, about these accusations? Like, there's no statute of limitations.
No,
that
I
kind of
know.
shit, and
And
that's the problem. with
Listen,
this
I'm
rule.
not besmirching. No, I'm not besmirching
It's
the
a good
fact
rule,
that
but I
women may not
understand
come
there
forward
should
if
be
they
a
actually are victims at first of
statute
something
of
like that occurring.
limitations.
I'm not.
25 years, maybe it should be a good enough statute. I mean, after 25 years, if you're not gonna bust somebody's balls, you're not gonna bust somebody's balls, bro. You know what I mean? But I mean, after that, anytime after that,
Right.
just because all of a sudden.
But this
they're
is what makes me doubtful.
everywhere in
It's
the
not about
news.
maybe not reporting it right away, because it is
know.
that is a thing
Sure.
that women all don't come forward when
And I
shit
hope
like
they
that. They're
look into all of
traumatized
it.
from certain
Yeah.
situations. But again, like whatever this is, 20 years later or however long it's been, and whenever a big thing comes up, you see a headline like this hit this, that someone has they didn't even actually they filed I think for a lawsuit against, like it's not even like gone through yet. Right.
To see if it's got enough real evidence.
But they drop the news right before something big like this happens for these people to see if it has legs. Like they kind of like they want to put it out there because everyone's paying attention to Snoop Dogg right now. So it actually makes it worse on the person, and it actually gives them some sort of like, you know what I mean? Like it's
reason why it's like in a divorce and your wife dies and you have life insurance on her and you claim it the next day and then they wonder what the fuck.
I don't know where he's going with that.
I don't
one,
have, but that's sort of kind of like the
I
situation.
don't know if it's the same
you know what I
thing.
mean? It is. You like,
did you follow that
you're
one?
gonna, you're gonna be suspicious. You would be
I just
suspicious.
wasn't sure where you. Okay, I kind of get.
You get, you know what I'm saying? Like the cops, if they were smart, they'd be suspicious and wonder, oh, maybe they were just doing it for the fucking insurance money,
Right.
Maybe they were only married a year. Maybe they only, or vice versa. It could be guy or girl on that
Right.
situation, right?
Sure.
Right.
But I mean, even in both situations, any accusation, if I accuse some, like if I went and said, Jennifer Lopez raped me when I was a little kid, like, I mean,
Like you'd really be complaining about
I was
that.
just
Yeah.
There's a problem with that.
Yeah.
We
There
as
is a
guys, we
problem
gotta
there.
start complaining if we don't
Well,
like it.
like that legit is starting to happen in
yeah.
some cases, and like there is people that weren't agreeable with that because of the
Hey,
age.
Euphoria
I-
teaches you everything.
It's true. As men, people think that that's like, oh, like he was upset about it, and it's like not. And in some cases, sure, but like a lot of this time where you hear about these stories where the kids like in high school, he's begging his teacher, and then they turn around, and they try to sue. I'm like, get the fuck out of here right now. Like some of these, I'm sorry, most of these cases I can't take seriously like that, and that's me being.
The
You know what
only
I mean?
time I see it- the only time I
Inconsiderate
can see
or
it-
like, you know what I mean? Like not agreeing with the issue. Some of these things are hard to believe when you see them on paper, because sometimes you see these teachers and it can be like 60. You know what I mean? Some of us were in that position when they tried to in high school try to bang our teachers. Right? Some of us are like, I was in high school once upon a time, and I was trying to bang some of my teachers. Yeah. Shout out to that teacher.
Yeah. Shout out to hashtag. No.
Say her name.
Miss. That's all I knew, man. Miss.
Anyways, but yes, Rob, I did hear
And it
about
was
that.
named after a town.
They try to overshadow all these big
Yes.
these new events. Whenever there's something going on.
Starts with a P.
Yeah.
Oh,
Starts with a P.
Peterborough?
Oh, Miss Burrows.
Oh no. It starts with a P, man.
E.
You talking about the Bengals quarterback?
Yeah.
Where did he touch you, Jay? Do you want to demonstrate on this doll? Yeah. There you go. Grab that Batman toy.
Grab
show us where on the Batman did.
Where did the bad person touch you on, on this
take
Batman?
the claws on that one.
Point exactly where you're violated, Jay.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Nowhere. I liked it.
So
anyway,
yes. That is something I always notice, though. Whenever there's a big event coming up in the news, they try to kind of throw that out there at the last minute. It happens all the time. Whenever someone's about to accept an award, or whenever someone's like, "Oh, they're in the news," like someone coming forward, and so I don't believe that Snoop Dogg thing. He's been around way too fucking long. I think that like for that shit to happen and slip up like that. I'm not saying there's been like some, I'm sure there's been a lot of groupie activity and things over the year with Snoop. It could be something
probably
like that. It's probably something like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't personally believe that. I think Snoop is probably going to throw some money at the situation and it's going to go away. Yeah. I think that's the case. But anyways, yes, he also acquired Death Row.
He already beat murder was the case. He beat murder. He beat the murder case.
Of course. Murder was the case.
This is nothing, man.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Take care of it. That's what he says. No?
I mean, just before this, a week ago, he was getting people were talking shit about him online for a Uber driver or something.
Yeah,
Uber
that's
Eats
what I
or
heard
something.
about.
Not an Uber Eat, like one of those food delivery people.
Yeah.
They said that they felt unsafe bringing him the food, and he was like texting the guy. And did you hear about this? So the guy rolls up. Okay, so let's say you're like Snoop's mansion or whatever. The guy rolls up. He's like, I feel unsafe where this area is, wherever he got the food delivered. So then Snoop's like, bring me the food to the door. And he's like, I'm going to stay outside the gate here. I'm not bringing it in. He's like, motherfucker, bring me the food or something in the text. And Snoop put this out online to say, like, what the hell? This guy left my food outside and he drove off. And people were like giving him a hard time. Some people, of course, because it's the internet, like, oh, the guy said he felt unsafe and you wanted him to bring you the food. I'm like, bro, it's Snoop Dogg. What do you think's going to happen? This guy's a delivery food driver.
Security and all that shit.
I would love to be the delivery driver.
Right? The guy's like, sir, I feel unsafe. Like that's what he said in his message. Or like he probably, maybe he rolled up there and he seen like a bunch of black guys or something, and he's like, oh, I don't know, I'm scared.
Maybe he doesn't know anything about that kind of music. Maybe he only knew
he's gonna get a super.
Maybe he only knew about
maybe
he only knew about Bollywood music.
Well, anyways, so anyway, well, to be fair, I believe he was of somebody of Indian descent or something.
There you go,
man.
I'm not saying anything.
I did say that. I think they showed the picture of it, but anyways,
Snoop hasn't done that yet. He's done everything else.
I actually don't know that for a fact. I'm just trying to bail JT out. I went into the Milton Woods there and tried to drag him out of there. Jay's just gonna stay down here at the end of the show. He's just gonna.
Rob's gonna have me meet his family after this.
I think Jay's got a trucker protest convoy to get to after the filming of this.
Holy fuck.
But anyways, yeah. So Snoop Dogg just acquired Death Row Records as well, which is a pretty cool idea. And so Jay, what song do you think they're going to come out to at the Super Bowl? What is the song that they're going to come out to? These guys, they're in LA. What
City
song?
Compton. That's
not. You think that's what they're going to come out to?
Probably.
NWA, an NWA record?
I think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I still think so.
No.
I think Still Dre is what they're going to come out to. I think. Well, me and my buddy were having a conversation about this the other
Could
day.
be Still Dre.
He thinks it's going to be next episode. I think it's going to be Still Dre. Personally,
maybe they'll mix
I think
them
next
both
episode's like a show stop, like ender that one. Like
no,
next
but maybe
episode,
they'll mix them in, man. They got to mix everybody in for one.
They do tend to do that at Super Bowl, though. That is true. Yeah. What
special remix for the Super Bowl only?
So you think Still Dre is gonna come out?
Yeah.
I think just because it's LA, they got to come out to one of their tunes. Eminem's not gonna open it up. No. I think Eminem's gonna be like the mid. Performance after Snoop and Dre.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna be up there, bro.
I think
it's gonna
so.
be like a anger management thing. They got only an hour, bro. Or what do they got?
They also got Mary J. Blige there too, and don't forget Kendrick. Kendrick's gonna do "Humble" for sure. I think it's gonna be "Humble." The song "Humble" by Kendrick. I think is gonna come out.
I don't know how they're gonna. They're probably just gonna do it all together, bro. They have to because it's not this.
Oh, shame on me! By the way, it's been so long since doing Shooting the Shit. I forgot to bust this out. Welcome to Shooting Shit, everybody.
Again,
didn't even play.
Didn't play. It's coming. Don't worry.
It's not coming, apparently, guys.
Nope.
I guess we're not shooting the shit.
Apparently not. So there is something that usually comes up on the screen, guys, when I flip. Welcome to the show, everybody. There's the fuck up. There's the fuck up. There you go. Yeah.
It's all good now.
But yeah.
First,
So humble, probably. What's Eminem gonna play? It's funny because when I was trying to think of myself the other day, I'm like, I think the only song that came to mind that Snoop, Dre, and him are all on is "Bitch Please" too, and they're not gonna play that. But is there another song that are all on though? I don't think so.
Slim Shady's going, bro.
No,
He
but
said-
Dre, Snoop, and
if
him.
he dyes his hair blonde,
But Dre, Snoop, and him, "Bitch Please" too. I think is the only song they're all on together. Am I wrong? I don't think so.
I can't remember.
That's on the second
thought that
Eminem. It's on the second Eminem album because I think that's literally the only song he's been on with Snoop.
Maybe they're gonna throw next episode and throw fucking Snoop in there somewhere.
Because you have a lot of Dre and M, you have a lot of Dre and Snoop. Snoop and M, I think it's literally just that one song. But he said he's on the new album, did he not? I haven't listened to the Snoop album, but apparently I think Eminem's supposed to be on there.
Does he have a song on there?
He said that I don't know if it's going to be on a deluxe or something, but I believe maybe they're debuting it tonight. Maybe.
Yeah, that's possible.
Right? I don't think they should debut any new songs, though, personally. But they said there's going to be some surprises. So I'm interested to see what will happen. Any predictions, any bold predictions here? You guys going to. Eminem, what's he going to play?
He's going to play
Not Afraid, you said?
Slim Shady.
You think so?
He
I
has
don't
to,
think
bro.
so.
He's got to, if he does
What?
come, if he
My
doesn't,
name is like, he just
You
might,
think so?
He might go
he
right
might,
now.
bro. They might have to just stay old school, bro.
Yeah.
They might have to. It's just something.
Forgot
to
about
remember.
Dre would be
How
cool
long
with
is
Dre
it?
there.
Yeah.
Forgot about Dre
Yeah.
would be really cool if they
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
But like you ought to think too, but you gotta do he's got like a lot of arena type fucking songs. Like you were saying that Not Afraid would be cool, but I don't know if it's gonna fit the tone of everything that's really going on, right? Although there's Mary J. Blige is there, so
I know that's
maybe
what-
they can
Yeah,
get
he,
her on vocals for some of this stuff, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah, it looks like he's not coming out with that thing till after the Super Bowl. I think I don't see it on there yet, man. honestly.
Snoop,
Yeah.
the album's there.
Is it?
Yes, the album that they were playing on Shea 45 today is on there. They got that awesome Curb Your Enthusiasm type intro fucking beat that he loops.
What's it? What
called-
the fuck's it called?
It's called Crip Your Enthusiasm.
No, but what the fuck is the name of the
ADOD
album?
or something like that.
B-O-R-D-
That's it. That's
B-O-D-R?
it. That's it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
That's the new Snoop album, though.
I think they're
That-
gonna bleed everything one song into another. I think.
You think so? Yeah, probably because
order to get
they only have so
everybody-
much time,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And there is fucking 5 big headliners
That's
that
what
are
I'm saying.
doing it, and they said there may be surprises. So who knows what's gonna come out
He's
on
not
the
on here,
stage,
though.
right?
It says got a
That's
song with
confusing.
Snoop Dogg with Nate Dogg still on there, bro. He must have had that one.
Old
in the
vocals,
fucking vault.
probably. Yeah,
Must have had that one in the vault, right?
Well, again, he was Nate Dogg on death row.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe
no,
no.
I don't think he
had to been
was.
that
Was
West
he?
Coast.
I don't think he was.
I don't know. I can't ask
I
him.
don't
right
think.
now.
I don't think he
He's dead.
was. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I can't ask him.
No, that's a stupid question. I don't think he was. I don't think he was. But
Well, I
hold
couldn't
on.
tell you off the top of my head, bro. Could
Let
have
me
been,
see.
bro. It's been a long time, man. I don't know where.
So
you know,
still
where
Dre
exactly.
and next episode have to play though. They have to
I'm
play
sure-
those
yeah, I
two.
think so.
I'm sure Humble's gonna be by Kendrick Lamar. I'm not sure about
Maybe humble.
Eminem.
Maybe Kendrick. and
Godzilla.
Mary J
That
are gonna
Godzilla
stick
one. You think
together.
he'll play that?
I feel like there's gonna be like a double and a double. Like like two are gonna go. I don't think they'll all be on
It's-
stage at once. Maybe I think it
I
may
don't
be
know. I
a
still
double,
think it's
a
gonna-
double, and then there's gonna be
bleed
somebody in
into
the
one
middle
another.
to bleed in. I think Eminem can bleed into all of them because
Yeah.
he can bleed in with
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar. He has
yeah.
a song with Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if Kendrick Lamar has one that they
Maybe
can bleed
Eminem
in.
will play Kill Shot
No, I ain't there, man.
just to get.
So
back
what's
at
the
it.
surprise
He
supposed to be?
He
What
did.
do you think? He
There
did.
you go.
See?
Oh, he
Yeah.
was on death row.
Okay.
So he's probably
So I'm
got
not
rights,
crazy.
bro.
That's
on
why
me,
sometimes
bro.
I say shit and then I'm
Yeah.
just like I just throw it
You
out
know
there and I'm
it's
like
there. You know,
I
hear you do.
know, but I'm really doubting, honestly. Like as I get older now, I'm doubting my knowledge on music these days. No, really, that's one thing. No, it's true. No, but it's true. It's one of those things where, like, even now, like, even when you meet other people too that are even bigger, like fans of something, and they know way more than you, and you're like, I don't fucking know anything. Like, it's just you have to like take a
Blows
step
you
back.
away.
You're like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, so he was on death row at one point there.
Wait till you
Okay,
get to my age.
yeah, I know. I'm like preaching to the choir.
Snoop
Yeah,
Yeah,
with you
no.
two guys,
Yeah.
you two old bags.
No,
I'm
man,
still older than him.
he's got a couple of years on me now.
Yeah,
I know he's got a lot more than a couple of
I
years.
was
I'm
gonna say
being
a
nice.
lot more couple.
yeah.
I'm being nice, bro.
10 years,
Try.
dude.
I know you are. I know. Sucks to be me.
Sucks to be me.
So who's more at the? I'm at my halfway mark. I told you, bro. I'm on the downward
You're
sliding down,
downward
man.
now?
This is it, guys. Top notch
I'm still
JT
going
right
up.
now.
Any,
Anything after this is gonna be broken. Okay, guys.
here's the thing.
Check out my OnlyFans page. No.
Here's the thing, though, with this whole pick. The one thing I'm feeling down on about your decision to take the Bengals, because I was more
Here we go.
high.
He's a
I
little bit
know.
of a
I gotta
twin.
throw this out there now. I was all confident. No. I just want to say, no, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
okay with the pick. That's why I gave him the shot. I really don't
Yeah.
care. But
They are
Stafford,
favored.
I don't believe in Stafford as he's very inconsistent. This guy, he's like the fact that again
Yeah,
they're
no,
there.
You're saying that in the car.
I
bro, on
was,
the
I
way
was.
up.
And Bengals with the Burrow kid, like this guy's hot. Like this guy's hot. Like you know what I
Did
mean? Like
read
with,
up on him.
no.
This is a smart kid.
Even the other guy that Chase or whatever. What's that other dude? The other guy he's playing with. What's his name?
You don't even know the people because
I know.
you're
Yeah,
in
I
the
know.
wrong jersey.
I don't ever follow the Bengals, and they're all
Yeah.
new. The
Yeah,
players that
they
are
are.
like you have to like pay attention to,
Yeah.
It's
like
gonna be-
this kid.
Yep.
Like before this
He's
year, no one.
drafted number 1.
That's what I
He went
mean.
first
Like
overall.
this guy, but he's
And he was
showing
injured.
improving. Like this is like the same thing happened with what's his name when KC was on fire too. Like
Mahomes.
yeah, Mahomes. It was
Yeah.
the same deal, man.
Yeah.
Mahomes
Yep.
came out.
Yeah.
And he lost to Brady that
Yep.
1 year, and then the next year they won the
They
Super
won,
Bowl.
yeah,
That's what I mean. Like so, like, but he was there. Like,
Yep.
I mean, like
Have
you
to
know what I
get a
mean? Like,
touch of it.
But
this year they didn't really have that. You know, they couldn't capture that same
Like, he's got-
magic.
like business degrees, like everything that he like it's actually been stated that everything he makes, like paycheck wise,
Yeah.
is invested. Everything. He's living off endorsements only.
Smart kid.
This kid, like,
But that's
seriously,
what we need to start
You have to-
seeing in sports
absolutely.
nowadays. And that's what we've been waiting for. And that's why a lot of players have been saying to these young kids that are on the come up for so long now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's so many people that piss their fucking money away, especially in an NFL, where
Especially
you take
NFL.
you get sacked by the wrong guy, your
You're
career's done.
You're
And they don't give a shit. Like they have no pensions and shit like that. CTE, like the head injury
Yeah.
shit, like that will take you out years later. You know what I mean? Like these guys. That's why some of these guys are, you know, and that's their whole dream.
Yeah.
They spend their whole time college football career working towards it, and then they're done within a few years. Some of these guys,
exactly.
right? Like it's
So that's smart.
they
on
burn
him.
out quick. They burn out real quick. These guys, football especially. I mean, any sports you could say that for, but I mean, football is like,
And they burn their money quick.
well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
NFL,
there was this
Yeah.
whole baller lifestyle mentality that was going on in the league for so long. The whole show that they did with The Rock, I know you hate on him, that was on HBO, called Ballers, was about that. He's an agent who pissed away all his money on fucking drugs and whores and whatever else, and then becomes an agent. He becomes an agency because he retired because of all his injuries. He can't sustain himself in the NFL anymore, and then he becomes addicted to pills. And meanwhile, he's trying to run an agency, The Rock, and the
one
show
was that called?
Ballers is the great show. And that's basically what he's doing. He's going around trying to like teach these kids that he fucked up and not to make the same mistakes that he did when The Rock actually had almost an NFL career. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
CFL, he was in.
Or sorry, CFL. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but he could have made it, but he went
That's
to
not real
wrestling.
football, is it?
Not well.
It's flag football, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's flag
we were having, I
football.
was having
I
this
love
conversation the
Canada,
other.
but
Yeah, it's
I mean,
a joke.
not NFL.
It is. Here's the thing, but that's why people try to make this argument. The only argument they can make about CFL is the fact that CFL, technically the rules are a lot harder because there's only 3 downs, and then there's the actual field is actually bigger than an NFL regulated field. But the guys are smaller. They're not as like, you know what I mean? The skill level is not there that it is in the NFL.
No.
When people leave, there's been a couple of players that have been kicked out of the NFL for the year that will go
Yes.
play with the CFL for a year, and it's a downgrade. It's like it's not looked upon like
Well,
you know,
it's like the NHL playing with OHL.
right.
You know, like,
No, exactly. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
so it's so I just wish
No,
we
it's like
did have a
going to
football
Russia.
team. It would be awesome, but it's
it would be. I mean,
years ago they were trying to test the waters for it.
I
They
know
had Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, and they had Buffalo play a few of their.
That's right. Yeah, and they tested the waters, and I don't know where it went since then. I went to one of those games. Like it was Buffalo against the Steelers here in Toronto. I think it was Buffalo. I think it was. Yeah, it was the Steelers. I know that because I was rooting for the Steelers at the time. And Roethlisberger, of course,
okay.
was playing with them at the time. Didn't.
You're on most of my family's good side then.
Yeah,
That's
I like.
what they are. They're all
I was
Steelers
a big
fans.
Steelers fan
Except for my
years
sister.
ago. Not in more recent years, but you
Yeah.
know, I'm a bandwagon jumper.
Yeah, I
in
know.
that
Yeah,
sense.
I know you like to jump around.
The thing actually that we were listening to, the thing we were listening to on the way here, Jay. Actually, we were listening to Shady 45, and they had Eminem on there for a little bit. I guess they had him live from wherever they are in LA there, and he mentioned that there's a part of one of his songs where he talks about Roethlisberger, and they were mixing it in throughout the songs on the actual channel, and then they actually asked him if he was still a Roethlisberger fan because he's about to retire or whatever right now, right? Retire. That's right, yeah. And he's like, I don't know, I think he still would have had a year in him and everything else. And he's like, are you still a Roethlisberger fan? He's like, no. Or Steelers fan? He's like, no, they're my third favorite team. He's like, first is Detroit, then it's Dallas Cowboys, which I didn't know about Eminem. Yeah. So then I was like, and then I guess it was who's Denon Porter, I guess it was with him, his producer there, right? Mr. Porter, I guess was there. Somebody was there. You could hear him in the background, and they're like, that's how you know we're from Detroit. We always have a backup team for everything. This is my first favorite team, and this is my second favorite team. And that's how I am with football too, to be honest. Like depending on who's playing on which teams, I'll jump around for football. I have no lot. Like, if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, or like in Jay's, it's in Jay's case, a Montreal Canadiens fan. Yeah. It's like no, but it's that team, end all be all, and then everybody else afterward. You know what I mean? Like, but for like football, that's what he was saying. He's like, this is my ranking. Like, this is my first team.
Well, I love.
I have a second team.
New Orleans. I love that's my team. But lately I have been liking the Bills. I mean, Allen is just. What a quarterback, man.
In the playoffs.
That's
in the playoffs.
Just like the Leafs.
Finkel Einhorn.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all I know about the fucking playoffs.
Laces out.
That's all I know. I look to see if that's what they do, man. It's too quick.
Shout out to Ace Ventura.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, somebody was telling me about that. But yeah, no, that is how I am with football. I have a bunch of different teams that I've liked over the years. There's been quarterbacks that have retired now that used to play for certain teams. Since they've left, I don't feel the same way about that team anymore. Right? Yeah. It's weird. Like it's hard to root for certain teams, especially when they're going through those years where they're fucking building back up a team again. Like that's why
New Orleans is doing that, and Pittsburgh's that's what's going to happen with Pittsburgh.
But that's what's so exciting to see, like someone a flash out of the pen, kind of rookie, kind of quarterback, like team, kind of that. And that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah. Like for you picking the Bengals, I would have picked them just based off the fact that there's a story going on there. There's an interesting kind of thing happening there. That even if he doesn't win this year, we're looking forward to the years coming now as a result of his performance leading them into the Super Bowl, where they would never have had a chance prior to now, right? So it's interesting. Very true. Stafford inconsistent. That's what Eminem also said too, though, is I guess he's from Detroit. I think Stafford. I think he might be from Detroit, or did he used to play for the Lions? There's a connection. There's a connection there. There's a connection there. So he said, "This is the closest we're gonna come for Detroit being in the Super Bowl." So I'm performing this year. Stafford's there, so I think there's a connection with Stafford and Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. So I can't remember. So
I couldn't tell you.
I'll pull it up.
I didn't even hear the interview. I remember I was in the Tim Hortons getting donuts. Trying to find a fucking place that has a lot of donuts.
Yeah, former Lions teammates. Yeah, he used to be on there. That's what I thought. Yeah, so this is 12 years of the Detroit Lions. Yeah, see?
12 years.
And he didn't not do well in Detroit. And that's why I forget that. See, I don't ever really follow the Lions. Yeah. Lions seems like that'd be a good team to be a fan of, but again, it's just like they have diehard fans like the Oakland Raiders, it seems like. Like the Oakland Raiders, same thing. But just a lot of issues in terms of like their teams getting it's because back in the day the Raiders were like the team, right? Like in the 90s, like that was that's big fucking football team, man. Yeah, and so was like I guess teams like San Fran and
49ers
and
isn't that when Oakland when Oakland and Los Angeles were bouncing around the Raiders back then?
Yeah, they were LA, I think, and then became Oakland. They just changed again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What a stadium though, eh? That one in Vegas.
What about the new Commanders?
New Commanders.
What? The Washington Commanders.
Oh, is that their name now? Generals, I thought it was.
No, I heard Commanders.
Oh, bro. Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
even know their name. Washington football team.
Commanders, they kind of went really even more.
Is that their
white.
name now?
They went even more white. Yeah. They like now they're fucking like throwing it in their face.
What's the Washington Generals then? What am I thinking of? Isn't that a team?
Maybe
baseball.
Oshawa Generals.
I was like, what the fuck?
Washington Generals sounds better than Commander, though.
I'm pretty sure it went to Commander.
Washington Generals. I like the name of that. That's
I think
I still like the Redskins, but that's just me.
You know,
Sorry.
but they can't
I
take
know.
that. You
Here's
gotta,
the
I know.
here's
you gotta
the
get rid
thing.
of all that shit,
Here's the
bro,
thi-
for some reason.
Chicago hasn't.
Blackhawks, yeah.
Blackhawks still got their logo.
See,
man.
but they've
But they're talking about a
explained
bird.
that. But they've explained.
Yeah.
Except they got a dude on there.
They had
Yeah.
apparently, like, some teams apparently had the blessing and kept these things in mind when putting these.
Yeah.
Isn't that the case with
Some of them, I
Chicago?
guess.
Like,
Maybe
it's
that's where their
Chicago's
stadium
been in
is
a lot of shit
on
lately, so I don't
native
know, man.
property.
because Washington, the football team, they asked them to change it like twice and they refused, and then they got like pushed into fucking doing it there. Like, I think it was like a league decision when they finally had to, like, I think like the GMs.
courts and
Yeah.
stuff.
Because
man.
the way football works, all the like wealthy GMs, like, they just have these meetings together, right?
Yeah.
And they're all fucking
Oh,
rich
we're like-
assholes,
We're
right?
like, oh
These
fuck, we
guys
can't be associated with
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's why a lot of people just hate on Dallas Cowboys because of their owner. What's his name? I forgot his fucking
I
name.
can't remember.
They hate it. A lot of people hate
I
that
know.
guy, though. The owner of
Why?
that team, he's just a prick. Like, people hate him, and there was like some sex scandal that came out about him like a year or two ago. I remember too.
There's a bunch of people. You either love the Cowboys or you hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Who's their GM? That's who I think. That's what people don't like the Dallas Cowboys GM. I think is.
Really, eh?
I think he's just notoriously like people like don't get along with him. If I'm not mistaken. Well, Rob's speaking of Jerry Jones, that's his name.
it,
Yeah,
Jerry Jones,
Speaking of that, though, I was going to say Rob's sister, I'm sure could give us the 411 on that one. Do people still say that? The 411?
Yeah, 411,
Is that the number out here?
Yeah, no.
I didn't know if it's 411 or
905.
But let's talk about the party that's going to actually precede this recording here that
wow.
Rob is having. Rob, do you want to let us know what's happening
all
here?
my fans.
Oh, your fans, yes. Yeah, no, I just got mostly everybody from the our football pool is going to be here. Obviously, Ramblin' Man who won will not be here because he lives in Vancouver. So,
Lucky you.
Good for you, Rambler.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Ed Farron's not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. Actually, and I just heard last night that James's dad won't be able to.
Okay.
He ended up having to work or something.
Okay.
But still, there's going to be about 12.
Yeah.
12
Okay.
people. So
Yeah.
it's
Cool.
Good party, you know, get the football going and
Yeah.
food, lots of food.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hungry. I
Yeah,
haven't eaten
yeah.
anything all day.
All
I made
day,
sure.
yeah.
But the main reason I wanted to bring this up is because this is going to be everybody who is part of the pool, and a lot of these people that have tuned into these late night chat shows here today are going to get to meet JT in person today, everybody. So this guy is going to be like a celebrity at this event. Like the JT is going to roll in.
I'm going to be handing signatures out.
Right?
Yeah, everybody,
Signing
welcome.
jerseys.
I was telling JT though, he didn't realize at the time, he was just joking around with me. He's like, "Oh, don't fucking make me nervous, man, about this meetup now. We're getting here now." No, but like it was just, I was saying like it's weird when you watch somebody on something for so long, even if it's like our little internet show or whatever else, and then you actually get the opportunity to meet the person in person, and just like being able to like kind of like see maybe similarities to them while watching them on a show, and just like kind of break that barrier of actually, it's just a weird occurrence because even me myself, I used to watch a YouTuber. I was telling Jay on some of these comic shows that I watched and stuff like that. And then I went to a convention when I went to Chicago a couple of years ago, and I seen the guy in person there. And it's weird because you feel like you kind of know the person somewhat already because you watch them on like a weekly basis and all this kind of thing, right? So I was joking with Jay, I'm like, before getting here today, I think it's gonna be weird for some people. They're actually gonna get to meet Jay in person now.
You
like,
too.
the first time,
They know
right?
you. They know you.
It's been a while since I've seen. It has been a long time, like probably even since like the wedding. Kind of, I think I haven't seen like your rest of your family that might be here today, right? So it has been a while. Actually, no, that's not true. We got together a couple years ago for the birthday. Right. So So
fuck, a couple of years ago, still, man. I'm thinking like
it's been a while. No, it's been a while though. Yeah, it's been a while. So. But Jay, like, what are your thoughts on this? Are you excited to meet your fans today?
Bro, if I have to drop my
Rob's-
trousers, I have to drop my trousers, bro. Anything to make anybody smile, bro. That's what I'm here for, man.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about the content. No? Okay? I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I might freak out and be like, I'm already freaking out because I'm, usually
you're out of your element. You're out of your element.
Very, very fucking out of my element.
Yeah.
My element. Sorry.
Elephant.
My elephant. Yeah, I'm out of my elephant.
I'm out of the elephant, guys.
There's no elephant in the room here. I'm out of it. I know. I don't know, man. I don't know how to. We'll see what happens.
Like,
We'll see what happens. I don't know. If the camera wasn't on and I didn't know it was being recorded, maybe different things would be said.
I was telling
You know?
Jay, we have to let everybody in, and then he has to like come out from like around the corner. So for the ladies or something, like, throw out a JT quote or something like that. You know?
Play the NFL.
Well, that's what I was trying to say, dude. Then you know what? I'll come in from the
Hey,
background.
we'll get a preview. Ready? Or you guys want a preview here? So Jay, okay. Me and Rob are his family. Okay, we're your fans that we watch the show. Okay, pretend that we're just watching it.
My chores.
All right, just let's play the scenario out. Okay, ready?
Well,
so me and Rob,
John's on. I freak everybody out.
we're not actually gonna get up, but me and Rob are gonna pretend like we're walking in. And be like, oh, hey Rob, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, thanks for inviting us over to the Super Bowl party. Hey, where's JT? Is he around? I heard he's gonna be here. Okay, now this is you. Ready?
There he is. He walked in. Oh. Yeah. There we go.
In case of all the flashes.
Jay's gonna be like he's on a float, like he's the queen.
That's it, man. Like I won the Super Bowl, man.
He's gonna go through the living room out the door for a smoke.
Yeah, that's right.
See you later, everybody. I'll see you this.
Yeah. Into the car.
Oh man. What do you think? What do you think that would? Yeah. How can we freak everybody out when they come in?
There, no, let's do it again. Just wait, play along with me, okay? Ready? Here, this is me. This is me coming into the party, okay? And Rob's sister, okay?
Yep.
Hey,
Now you're fucking with me. Huh?
We're playing out the scenario,
We're playing
okay?
out the scenario.
All right, here we go. Ready?
So who's who?
I'm Rob's sister, okay?
Okay. I don't know.
You're JT.
I'm JT. I guess you're Rob.
Yeah, I guess I'm Rob.
He's Rob, all right.
Not Bob.
Yeah, or Bob.
Hey,
At least
Bob.
you remembered this time.
All right, ready? Here we go. Oh, hey, Rob, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for inviting me to the Super Bowl party. Really looking forward to this. So, where's this JT guy? I heard is going to be here. I'm excited to meet him for the first time.
What corner?
I've been watching him on YouTube this past year while you've been doing the show.
You're coming up to me going, "Are you JT?" And I'm going to say, "It depends."
Yeah.
Do you want my autograph?
Okay, so I come in, I say that, and then now what do you do? Do you walk in or do you like emerge from
I
somewhere?
come out of the corner.
Comes around the corner.
What's up, ladies?
Oh, JT, you're actually
Yeah, right. You guys
much more handsome in person.
Hi, I'm JT. How's it going, guys? And then I'm just gonna stay quiet in the corner. I'll fucking hide. No.
Can you say it's all for the ladies for me?
Might be a little different that way. There's a crowd of people around.
When there's a whole bunch of dudes too. In the
So
room.
I'm trying to help him get comfortable with the idea of meeting his adoring fans.
He's trying to help me get very comfortable. This fucking guy. He's trying to fuck with me, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. I just have to say, hey, how you doing?
Hey. How are you? Hey.
How you, no?
I don't know.
What's up?
You're no fun. I'm trying to play around with you. This guy's like, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. How do you fucking greet people, bro?
Now, yeah.
How do you greet people, man?
Hello.
Hi, my name is JT. Nice to meet you.
Ew, is that he looks much grosser in person.
His head is much bigger and no shit.
I'm not a fan anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is what you're gonna come out to. Ready?
Oh yeah, okay. Now he's really no, he's gonna take
This is what's gonna come out when he meets his fan. Ready for this? It's sad.
I'm Nick Niman, and I'm a StreamYard.
It's so funny
For the
how it
last
knows to
6
pick
years,
this
I've been
ad.
live streaming.
Perfect. We can leave it on there. That's why.
To meet my fans. With the glasses though.
Go to that place.
Come take my hand.
Now some of you might still be in that place.
There you go.
It's gonna be JT coming out.
Oh, man.
I'm not afraid
Yeah, that's right.
to shake your hand to meet my fans.
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be horrible.
Oh man. Where's the music? Oh, I thought you guys still had it on. You guys fucking
No.
me there. You made me like fucking.
That's funny.
Oh, you know what, man? I don't know how I would say it. How would you say it, Nico? Somebody asked you.
Hey, I'm JT.
Yeah.
Okay,
JT.
okay. You play
to
Rob's
meet you.
sister, okay?
Nice to meet
And
you.
I'll play you, all right? All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
Dallas Cowboys are number one.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Okay, yeah. Come in. This is you
Yep.
coming in. All right, Cowboys
Oh,
number one.
Didn't I meet you before?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right,
come on.
ladies. I'm JT from Late Night Chat. I don't know if you can tell from my matching sweater. And I know I'm a lot more handsome in person,
That's right.
but it's all for the ladies.
Said
It has
sometimes
that
it's
pen
all.
in his hand ready. Autograph, anybody?
No, I don't have a pen though.
No, I'll get you.
Hey, hook me up, man.
Yeah,
Hook
I'll
me
hook
up just
you
in case, man.
Yep.
I never know. I might have signed some breasts or something.
Yeah. You signed my
Like Howard
jersey.
Stern, like the Howard Stern thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob's. You're gonna say.
That's it, man. Hey, Rob, whip it out.
Listen, what happens
got
at Rob's Super Bowl
Yeah,
party
yeah,
stays at
yeah.
Rob's Super Bowl party, unless it's
You
on the
got
show.
tattoos everywhere. What about your penis, my friend? I can help you out with that. Here, hand it over.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to bust
Yeah.
your balls about. I hand
Yeah.
it over to you now. Anything you
Yeah.
guys wanted to bring up, though? I mean, how you liking this format, though? The live format.
I like it.
It's a
Cool.
little different,
It is.
right? Doing it a little
Well,
bit
it is
different.
because you're able to actually interact.
Right,
You know, and
right.
It's fucking weird at
Looking at
9
a
o'clock in
screen
the
and-
morning, but you know. Well,
Jeez.
what time is it now? Now
Feels
it's 2
like
o'clock in the
for
morning,
you,
but you know, 2 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning,
I
2 o'clock
know.
in the
He
afternoon.
has no idea where the
You
hell
know
he
what,
is,
man?
what's going
No,
on.
because
I much
the other
prefer this.
night-
I mean, if we could always do it live like this, it would be my preferred way to do
Oh,
it. Always, I
absolutely,
think
yeah.
it's way better. But I just know this is your first time actually doing it. You're actually the first person other than Lewis actually doing the live show with us. So I mean, hopefully,
Oh,
we,
congratulations.
yeah, absolutely.
Peter didn't do it?
Actually, yes, he did, but
Yeah.
it was before video when we did it with Peter.
Okay, gotcha,
So this
gotcha.
is our first
Okay,
other
cool,
person other than Lewis. I did it with the
Yeah.
video. Actually, no, your friend did
Adrian
it too.
did it,
Yeah, that was
Okay.
random, just because
Yeah.
like that was an unexpected visit
That's
on his
cool.
part too. Actually, yeah,
Very cool.
and he's never been on the show again since.
Oh, he asked me about it. I seen him the other day. I showed him the promo video, and he showed his fiance it, and it was just like, yeah, he's I don't know if he watches it, but
Yeah,
yeah, just seen him. I was just there yesterday. That's what I mean. I've been up since fucking the last 2 nights. I've been up until 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
it's been a long couple days for me too.
Well, Saturday, yesterday I was a complete loss. I threw the day away, guys. I don't know if anybody does that, but after a fucking week of work, sometimes you just
Yep.
I didn't want to
Burnt
get
out.
up.
yeah.
I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go for a smoke. I didn't want to go for a fucking coffee. And that's like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Am I on drugs?
Yeah.
And apparently I wasn't on drugs. Either, 'cause I was
That's what
sleeping
usually, yes,
You
yeah.
know?
Usually, yeah.
But I wasn't. I was just, you know what? I laid there until the back started to fucking
Yeah.
seize up on me.
Yeah.
Once the back started seizing up, my body was going,
Then you
okay,
know,
bro,
now you
you've
gotta
been laying down too long and done and done, But yeah, it sucks to be 40, man. Fuck. The shit you just don't know. Like I said, man, I was taking a fucking piss, bro. And you
Hurt your
can't.
back.
No, well, yeah, that sometimes happens too when I gotta pull it
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah,
You know,
you do the old man lean.
no, I can't. It dips into the water that way. So
Yeah,
I gotta hold it up a bit. Right? I mean, you're asking, bro.
You're talking about drooping, right? Not like
Yeah.
length. You're talking about like
Yeah.
saggy balls dipping in the water.
A little bit of both, bro. The sack mac.
When do those take the final plunge? Like, what age do those really?
Oh man, mine have been dropping since I was 13, bro.
Mine are at that old man stage where it's like, it's like,
Like
Mine's
a
about
slinky.
everybody. You guys
like
want to
silly
know?
putty, where it's
Yeah.
just like.
You want to know? You want to know the truth, everybody out there? You want to know the truth? This is shooting.
Tell us, Jay.
This is shooting the shit. So I gotta fucking be honest with you. But holding one of my balls is like holding a hard, extra large egg, like this, just like this. You know the one where my brother ate the yolk from last time on the drunk cast. That same size egg, just yeah, it's right.
Fuck.
I don't know why that two came in the conversation, but you know what?
Yeah.
That made it even funnier.
There you go.
I'm just being honest
Yeah.
with you guys.
JT's balls are like
Yeah,
a
you just-
hard boiled egg, guys. there you go.
They're not hard boiled. They're soft as fuck. But yeah,
Yeah.
you don't go kicking me in the balls. but
Yeah, he cracks it open at the end of the day and he sniffs it a little bit. There's a pungent smell to them. Yeah, just like a hard boiled
Yeah,
egg.
and then I feed it to myself. Oh,
Okay, we've gotten way off track.
Do you like hard boiled eggs? I do.
I actually,
hard boiled ones.
You
are
put some
fucking-
salt and pepper on them. Ththey're nice, actually.
Well,
But
hard.
people complain if you eat them around them because there's a smell, I guess,
Do you
associated
like
with them.
deviled eggs?
Well, hard.
Oh, yes.
My sister's bringing them.
Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, not it. Hey, I brought some deviled eggs.
No, man. Those are the ones that give me the fucking explode. It's a hard-boiled egg.
So there you go.
Shits.
That's how they'll go then. They'll be like, hey, Jay, I brought you some deviled
I'll
eggs.
be running down here to the wash.
Oh, man, I get the shits when I eat those. It's all for my fucking asshole.
Yeah, man. I don't need to expose. I don't need to explode. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'll last the whole football game if I get explosive eggs like that, man. As much as I like them, those
Were you planning on eating at the Super Bowl?
I was going to ask the same thing.
I don't know. We'll see how I feel, but
if it's anything like our staff meeting. That
Well, he was a little out of sorts for that one. That was his first time out in public, I think, in some time.
Quite a long time. I mean, I don't get out very much, and I'm by myself a lot. So
they're talking about doing the next HR
that.
meeting, bowling.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I know how to do that.
Yeah, there you go.
I got balls. I'm not joking, too. I got 2 of them. I'm not
Yeah,
joking about that either.
There was some discussion about that. Apparently, they're hard-boiled eggs.
But they're round.
All right, let's get off the topic of Jay's balls.
No,
please.
but I'm talking about bowling
you.
balls, man. You're fucking asking
No,
me
I
about
know.
bowling. I'm talking about bowling balls. Did
you actually
preferred it over here?
Were you in a league or anything, or you just?
When I was young, maybe I had fun. I guess when I was young.
Actually, I got a question, Rob. You just recently got a new tattoo. I seen you posting about.
Yes.
What's the idea behind this one here? That is it like some third eye type shit, like Illuminati type stuff going on here? Because that kind of looks like. Go ahead.
It's basically Eye of Providence,
which is
back in the day, like even on the $1 note, you'll even notice that it's got the Eye of Providence.
Right, but isn't that also associated with the Illuminati though?
Yeah.
Because that's what to be honest, when I saw that, I'm like,
oh, I didn't. Healing, as you can see.
Yeah, I see appealing there. Yeah. Did you see that? I don't know if you. It's going to be over there, so it's hard to see. Maybe you can show it on the show late night chat. Yeah, but it's basically
it's healing, so it's all scabbed. But yeah, when it's
but it's the Illuminati eye thing, right?
I know, but
this guy's gonna be able to throw up the rock like Jay-Z now. He's just gonna, he doesn't even have to do that anymore.
He's got no more spots, man. He's got no more spots. He's got a few left that he can tattoo on. But
so what was the thought that went into getting this one though? Like
I always loved the all-seeing eye.
Yeah,
always. And even in it's a big thing also in the movie Now You See Me.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Which I hate.
I know you don't like. I like that. I love that.
It's also a big thing in the Dan Brown movies. The those fucking angels and demons, or those type of shows.
Yeah,
right?
That was the lost symbol.
Because that's why they associate it with the Illuminati
Watch
thing.
The lost symbol, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one I was just finished watching, man. That lost symbol.
It's a cool thing. Yeah. I'm just saying, depending on because it means so many things. I think to so many different people. That's why I was asking where you're coming from because I think it's a cool symbol, but then you could also probably flash that some places and people will think that you're part of like the fucking Illuminati or something, right? Honestly, like it's like a hidden society type secret society type move, right?
How do you know he isn't?
You wouldn't, right?
That's just it. You wouldn't know, right?
You also wouldn't brandish yourself with that though, to be honest. It's more of a secret. I don't think you would actually have it on you.
But what better way to hide a secret
in plain sight? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's true. Maybe you're onto something.
Learn that. See?
Yep. Unagi.
Unagi. That's from Friends, man.
Yeah, it is right.
But I seen you with some notes there or whatever. What did you scribble down? Did you have some thoughts you wanted to talk about today?
Actually, no. It was just in case you guys got onto stuff that you were watching. Because I'm old, I don't remember.
Oh, don't worry.
Maybe you guys will want to save that for tomorrow, though. Late night chat.
You know what?
Maybe I don't know, but I'm sure tomorrow's show is going to be just talking about a lot of the stuff that happened at the actual Super Bowl party. I'm sure because I would like to hear you guys rehash that. You got to talk about the interactions that's going to occur with this guy and his adoring fans, though. I mean, that's
I have some fucking adoring fans, I guess. I know, and it's
people love you on the show, man.
They're starting to love me. I don't know what it is.
That's the other thing.
But nobody wants to talk to me at nighttime or anything.
I'm trying to confirm. We might.
Who the hell wants to talk to you at 3:00?
No,
we want to sleep, man.
And he goes like, I gotta fucking. You can make it quick. I gotta go to sleep.
No, I'm just letting you know I'm going to bed because you were going to get up early today.
You know me, I could have talked until 5 a.m.
No, but I know me sometimes on the odd chance too. This guy gets me on the phone and then I'm like, I'll talk with him for like 2 hours. Sometimes it happens, right? Out of the blue. Yep. So, that's why I'm telling you, I'm like, I get off the phone quick. We're talking 5 minutes and then I'm going to bed. No. But yeah, I mean, you can get into that now if you want. I just figured sometimes that chat comes on usually on the late night chat, right?
Yeah, you're right. So maybe I'll just do it for that.
Because otherwise, he's not gonna have anything to talk to me about tomorrow. Because and then we'll have to fucking give up the secret of who won and this and that and what the bet was.
Well,
We
it'll be
can't
just
do that.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're not going to give any of that up.
You can talk about the Super Bowl party like itself, right?
And
That's
we
the
can
other
talk
thing
about
about
who
the bet
won.
that
We
we
can
had.
talk
We
about
might
who
actually
won.
have another battle going on this week. I forgot to tell you guys about. I'm actually
nice.
trying to confirm things right now. I might be stepping into the battle arena once again with our good
Awesome.
friend Chris, because he's actually going to be leaving my work. He's going to a new. Yeah, this is last
really?
week. This is last week.
This ruined
So we
Eagles'
might
week,
be
man.
getting together
It's
at the end
bad.
of the week, and since we will be getting together, we might also. He's like, why don't we do a battle or something? So
That's cool.
we might do something like that. So stay tuned, guys. By tomorrow, retroactively, you're gonna have to. Yeah, never mind. By the time
In
you
a
see
couple
late night
days,
chat,
yeah.
it'll be out there possibly, right?
yeah.
So that's the thing. That's the thing with the scheduling of this show,
Yeah.
right? So that's why you can't be talking
Yeah,
about
Who
anything. that's
knows? He'll
you're gonna
tell me
talk about
tomorrow.
Yeah,
He'll
exactly.
tell me when it's promo time.
Yeah.
It means I confirmed it. Yeah, whatever. But it's not confirmed
Well,
yet.
if
So
he's
Oh.
it's
only
not
doing
confirmed, but
promo
it might be
time, then I
confirmed.
guess I'll have time to make
When you
coffee.
watch
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, not like
That's
Julie.
something actually that's worth mentioning. How'd you guys think that show went when Julie and Leslie
That's great.
took the
I think it was
reins? That
great.
was the first time them actually controlling the show,
Yeah.
just those two. I thought it went
What do
really
you mean
well.
those two? I think Leslie. Oh, man, guys.
Oh, there was some back and
There
forth
was- there was-
happening. Yeah.
There was. He's just been a shit
I know,
disturber.
I know.
Well, I had to get in the middle here and there because
No, I think it went fantastic. Yeah,
I thought it went really
great.
well.
I
Yeah.
thought we were kicking her off after, but I guess not. We
I
apparently
was-
stayed
I
on
was-
the whole time.
I mean, I don't know if they would actually be up
Love
for
you,
it.
Leslie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd actually be up for it. I kind of threw it out there, but not as a as a thing like let's make it happen, because that would mean they both would have to do an extra show every month. But I'm like, I would even before them doing the fourth show, the fourth week there, those
Yeah.
two together. I thought
Yeah.
that was an interesting, just having
Until
those
I
two
fucked
do
it
it.
up, yeah.
Because you see enough with Jay on the shows with them
Well,
doing the TikTok time and
yeah,
the killer content with
Exactly.
them,
So
right?
maybe
So I
having
think.
something
Well, I
to
got
do.
I don't
that
know. I
this
mean, I don't know
week,
if
too.
they'd be up. So if you guys see this, I don't know if you guys would be
I
up
got
to it.
that
I think
this week too, don't I?
you do. Yeah, TikTok time.
Son of a bitch.
TikTok time this week.
Lots
of
stuff,
I gotta start going on TikTok.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sending
I
her
was
some
sending her
stuff.
off a
Yeah,
lot
I
of.
haven't done
Girl,
it.
I found some funny shit this
Yeah?
week, man.
Good.
I sent like 5 from the same person. A couple of people that I found. There's one where the guy he plays a redneck in a restaurant. I find it hilarious. I showed Christine; she didn't
Yeah.
find it so funny, but I like redneck humor. Like it's
It's gonna
funny to me.
pass. It's gonna pass Julie's.
And she made the point like there's enough of those people at the trucker convoy protest, and I was like, yeah, that's true. No, but it was just funny because it's like the guy plays the waiter and the redneck and the restaurant. So he like looks at the menu, he's like, "What the hell is this pricks fix mean? What the hell is this? What's it? You know what I mean? Like so that I'm doing a disservice to it. But the guy will come out and he'll be the waiter in this fancy restaurant talking to him. And then all of a sudden he'll like call his other waiter buddy who's like, "Oh, don't worry, man, I got this. I speak redneck." He's like, "How's it going, sir?" Like he walks up and then they have like an exchange. He has an exchange with the guy that doesn't know what the hell he's going on about. Then like the redneck guy comes in. It's funny, man. It was and it was just like redneck versus wine and like talking about the wine list, redneck versus beer. And then the guy's like, "I'm sorry, we only sell craft beer here." What? You don't have Budweiser? That's king of motherfucking beers. What do you mean you don't have Budweiser here? Like and then like he would go on, right? And then like his buddy will come, like the guy who understands redneck, the other waiter, and he'd be like, "Hey, what's going on, sir?" He's like, "I heard you want some bud." He's like, "Yeah, oh, we don't got none of that bud." I don't know. You gotta watch it. It's funny though. You'll also see hopefully on TikTok time this week.
Oh man,
That's a fun show, man. I really like. I actually
like that.
really look forward to the TikTok times now. It's good actually.
yeah.
And,
Unless I get edited out, I get all kinds of fucking edited screens and the stuff I share
That's
never
because
goes
you're
through.
notorious for sending shit.
that you can't actually download because it's like okay.
Yeah, no, that's the problem, man. It's the stupid settings. Like if people don't want their things set, there's got to be a way around it, man. You got to be able to way to jump it through fucking Instagram and then send it that way.
I think it's a lot. It's very dependent though on the people that actually have their TikTok set up as well. They have the permission sharing, I think, like off, so you can't actually, because some of the big TikTokers are making money off of this shit, so they don't want people to go and like like us and just put it out there, right? But for a lot of like the guys that aren't that big, like it's like if we had a TikTok account, someone could just take it from our account and post it somewhere. We would want that to happen, right? Like that's so I think that's the difference.
We should tell them, man. I should go on TikTok and start saying, "You want your shit posted on YouTube? Send it to this one on late night chat." And then they'll be all sending their fucking shit, and we got to put their fucking things up, and maybe it'll get them more fucking motion.
Right.
Who knows, man? You never know, man.
Well,
Because you can get other people to send shit too that they make up for fucking bullshit. You can always edit it yourself,
I
or
was gonna
whatever.
say you'd have to edit.
You can go through
yourself,
with
but-
Julie's censorship, right? Which is pretty tight, straight up. But
I don't know. All my stuff seems to get through. I
My
don't
stuff has always gotten through. Yeah.
mine stuff doesn't ever get through, man. Fuck, there's all
Well,
kinds
there's-
of. No, if it doesn't make it through the censorship from TikTok, it makes it through her censorship, and then I'm fucked.
That's what I'm talking about. Is her censorship.
censorship.
Yeah.
Freaking millennials.
Yeah.
No. Why did I say freaking?
Yeah,
Fucking
I know.
millennials.
I don't know.
I'm a
Whatever.
millennial
Now
too.
you're
but
self-censoring
apparently,
yourself.
right?
I know. Eh?
Fuck myself too, man. I've been that fucking crazy
Shit.
since day one, man. So I must be just as fucked as they are,
It's all good. buddy.
or we are, or all whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
Not
do.
you.
I do. I know.
You're a baby boomer, right?
Actually, no. Technically, I'm not a baby boomer. I'm,
You're a Gen X.
Gen X, yeah. I think I'm Gen X.
Those are the ones that are all fucked
Yeah,
up.
Gen
Sorry.
X, baby boomers. Are,
Hey,
next
those are the
gener-
ones that are all
generation
fucked up.
above me.
They practice on all the good drugs back in
Yeah.
the day. Maybe not him, but I don't know. They practice on all the good drugs. What about you?
Me?
No.
Mushrooms.
Hey, mushrooms? Oh,
Yeah.
Mushrooms and pot.
Yeah.
And mushrooms are gonna be legal soon, I think, for fucking medicinal purposes and shit. So that'll be
Well, they always.
interesting.
I mean, they always have used them in.
Well,
Certain,
but I think they're
over
gonna
the
be
years.
allowed in low doses. Like, I mean,
Microdosing. That's what they're. That's a thing
purchasing
now.
though. but I
Yeah,
think
that's what they're talking about because
if that
it's
happens-
mood altering kind of substances
Yeah.
because that's what they're trying to associate it with now. There's a lot of people that microdose now and they eat it in small amounts and it's supposed to actually help. Like there's a whole thing about it. Like what's his name? Mike Tyson microdoses now. He talks about it on his podcast.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah. It's there's a whole
That's
like
scary.
That's all you
there's
need
a
is
lot
a
of
mic.
Yeah, I
research.
know.
tripping
He
out.
does it, but he also does that other shit too. That fucking he went on another podcast and he did that. What the fuck is it? Not MDMA? What the hell is it? Like what,
LSD?
not LSD. It's one of those things where like you go crazy high for like a minute and then like it's like some weird drug. I forgot what it's called.
Wow.
Yeah, he does. He did it on.
I don't know what you go crazy high with because I'd like to know.
What time are we at right there on this? Can you read this? What does it say?
112,
Okay.
111, or whatever.
Okay. We're doing good for time then.
Hey, that's
No, I
not
forgot what
bad.
it's called. I don't know. I'm interested to see
Mike
that.
Tyson's weed smoking or drug taking. He takes a lot of drugs, man. You have to take drugs. You talk like that. Oh,
DMT.
DMT. Bring it on. What the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
DMT. I don't. It's
I heard about something like that. I think it's in narcotics. They use it in like actual drugs. Actually contains DMT. Yeah, like see certain pills.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mimosa?
yeah. So it's
Mimosa? What the fuck? Like an actual drink mimosa? What the fuck?
Wow.
yeah. So it's like some. But it's one of those things that I think when you do it, it like fucks you up for like a short period
Yeah.
of time.
45 minutes psychosis.
Yeah. See.
Yo.
See, this is what I'm. So he.
Yo, I could
he,
be online
He went
all
on.
day. I mean, I could
Sounds
be
like
on
Mark-
psychosis
He went on a
all day.
podcast and did that. You know, like those milk
Fantasia.
boys, those asshole, those guys that like they like prank people and do that kind of shit. Then he went on the podcast and he did it. I think prior to going or on the podcast with
Well,
them.
that's what their names are.
Yeah.
Businessman Trip,
Yeah.
Businessman Special, 45-minute buzz. What the
See,
fuck?
there's people are asking if it's the same as ayahuasca. It's got certain. I think ayahuasca has some of the elements of the DMT in
said
it.
The main active ingredient
Yeah.
is.
There you go. See, that's what it is.
Yeah, B, let's go shit our pants.
No, but I think this is without shitting your pants because ayahuasca is more pure. Like DMT.
So if I took a few of those, $60 per week.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so people are doing that now, but
Traditional
that
therapy,
seems
no, that's an
for whatever
advertisement.
reason, like when I first heard about that, sounded a little too fucked up for me though.
Yeah,
Although I'm
psychedelics,
also one
like
talking about
LSD.
trying ayahuasca and shitting my pants. So
That's
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, so that's what
Hydra.
DMT.
Say the name. Say the name. That's a Hydra. That's a fucked up name. If you have to say
I'll
the whole
stick
thing.
with my gummies and
dimethyl patan. I don't know. I,
don't know,
can't even
bro.
say it, but yes.
Yeah, right. You can say you've read a lot of words and you still can't say that. So suck it.
Well, because there's like Y's and like T's and stuff like that
Well,
together.
I before E, and they make a different sound.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Doesn't your
to
computer
mean.
say it?
I don't know.
Your computer
Probably.
Say what you say.
Anyways.
Say what it is.
No.
What it is.
Okay, iPhone. No.
So what's going on? What else is happening though lately,
So-
guys?
There's been fuck all with me, bro. You
Yeah.
know me, dude. I do nothing. I have no
You
life,
work.
guys. I have no life.
You work.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah, I do, but I'm there.
No,
I'm
I
there.
don't. Yeah, oxymoron.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah.
Right? It's been a boring week this week. It's just been a long fucking week, man.
You weren't on nights or anything, right?
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
nights.
you were on nights.
Yeah, so that's why I mean it was just a long fucking week, and it
Yeah.
just I haven't gotten back into that schedule since Christmas, man.
Nights
I've
are
been
hard,
fucking
man.
just still up until
Yeah.
fucking 5 in the morning. Well, there has been some nights, but there's been nights that I literally passed out and can't remember when
Yeah.
I passed out, right? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, other than that, man, it's been a fucking non-productive week. In my
That's-
sense.
Yeah, I've been
That's
feeling
difficult,
that. I've
man.
been feeling that
But-
lately too. I mean, I kind of got to get
February
back to
sucks.
some of the recording as well on my end because there's a lot of content I've wanted to put up for the new late night collectors community channel and stuff too. I just haven't got around to. Like I got hauls for the last 2 months I haven't put out
Yeah.
just because there
I
was
was
so
gonna
much
say.
after the holidays. Like
Oh,
and
it's
been
crazy.
back up with the work schedule for me again. That it's kind of like you said, it's kind of hard to get back into the motion again. Once you get off that track for a little bit, it kind of throws you off a bit, and then it's hard to get
February's-
back into
all
the
months come, all
Yeah.
the bills start piling up
Yeah.
and fucking coming in from Christmas. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yep.
ah.
yeah, it's bottlenecks
Yeah.
everything pretty
Yeah,
much,
it's-
right?
it's a-
Yeah.
and it's a short month, so it's a little bit fucked up. It throws everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now's the time. I mean, it's the winter. There's nothing too much going
Yep.
on out there right
Yep.
now.
It's gonna
Now
be
it's kinda
7
when you wanna
degrees in 2
focus.
days.
It's
Yeah.
the weather is weird here,
It's
but
up and
yeah,
down.
but
It's like a roller coaster.
it's probably gonna get bad again
It
soon.
was
like-
minus fucking 20 something last night.
Yeah,
with the
we've
wind.
already had some pretty. It's actually really
Fuck.
cold today, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Trust me, put your feet on this thing.
Yeah, I know. The brick is cold.
You keep lifting one at a time,
Yeah.
man. 'Cause the fucking
it
foot.
makes for a good backdrop, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
I
Some
might
of
actually
it's-
start doing my mind. down
I think
there
you
as well.
should, but with the brick wall behind you, why
Yeah.
not? Just set yourself up on the table here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Right?
And
It's like the
cooler,
brick.
too.
Yeah, man. You should do it here. This would be cool. I think this is a good backdrop. I'm surprised you didn't think of it.
Yeah, I
before.
know.
Yeah, if you're able to on certain days, yeah, that'd be good, man. Yeah.
You have a Batman thing too.
You might see Rob here
Not
with the
mine.
backdrop here tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Who knows,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah,
You
I
might
think
just
I
not
would.
even move anything.
yeah. I think I'm actually keeping stuff down.
Yeah,
here.
Jake can just stay here. He can just
Yeah.
sack out on the couch over
Listen,
there.
man, I'll be here. I'll be here next
Yeah.
night
Be a
tomorrow night.
fixture.
Yeah.
I could probably blend in. Nobody would know.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens now. I'm gonna have to put this
Oh,
pick in for this
yeah,
pool
yeah,
now.
yeah,
All right,
don't
Rams
forget.
versus Bengals.
Don't forget.
Put it all
Who
on the line here,
fuck
guys.
cares about football? I really don't care about football.
It's good reason to
I'm
get
coming
together,
to watch
though,
a
man.
fucking halftime
Halftime.
show, bro.
I know.
It
So am
sucks.
I. But
Yeah.
like, come
You
on
know,
now.
it is good to get together. That's what.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's
the
not
part
the
I
that's not the
enjoy.
problem. But I really couldn't.
Plus,
care
we
less
were
that it
able
was
to
the
combine
fucking-
it with this. We're
Yeah.
doing shooting the shit episode.
So-
We kind of made it a good visit in this sense,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
No, I'm looking forward to the visit. I'm just that's gonna be background noises. That fucking football
It's the
game,
football
bro.
for you. Yeah.
For you guys, it's not. You guys are gonna be like, oh, I don't know. Maybe not you guys
Well,
that
I
much
mean-
in that sense. I don't know. I don't know how excited you get for football.
Question,
The Super Bowl's cool.
as Jay likes to say, question,
Question.
and then he'll ask you a question instead of just asking you the question. Have you ever noticed that?
Oh yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
question.
the only way to interrupt. That's the only way to interrupt.
That's
you.
I know it's something you do all the time. Question.
Question.
You
Answer,
gotta throw it out
hopefully.
there. Have you seen the new white lids for Tim Hortons?
Yes.
No,
Not
but
a
I
fan.
don't think they're white.
Why
in
they
them.
do? No, they're
No.
pure white lids.
Yeah, I
Like,
know, but I don't think because
why are they
one
doing
day
that?
that I had white lid, and the next day I had this one.
Yep.
So I think it's just sometimes when they forget those are the
Are they
lids for
running
the-
out of the other ones or
those are the
something
lids
like
for
that?
like the fucking.
No, I've seen it.
cafe
I've seen it a
places.
few times now. And I've
Well,
gotten
unless
it.
they just go and get the white lids, period. Now because of the what do you call it? The all those mocha shits they do,
right.
with the foam and
Cappuccino.
stuff.
Is
on
that
the
why?
top.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
running out of it. But why have we been seeing them a lot more lately? Though is what
I
I'm
just
saying.
saw
And
it
they
for the
just-
first
maybe-
time when I went.
that's what I mean. I
after
got a couple coffees
Yeah.
this past week, and they were white lids.
Yeah.
Maybe they lost the dye one time. Maybe,
Different
you know,
locations though for me too. It was different
Yeah.
locations. where I
Maybe
got
they
them.
just fucked up with the dye one time
Hmm.
and they fucking put a whole batch out with white ones. Who knows? bro?
right. So as I guess they
Maybe they
always
can't
had
get
it.
it over the
Like
border.
the cups, the reusable cups they had, those had the white lids. Then they stopped using them during COVID times or
Yeah.
whatever. I remember you used to
Yeah.
be able to give it to them if you really wanted. Not that I did, but you could have done that.
I think they're all
And,
stuck in the fucking Ottawa.
What kind of, since you're the Tim Hortons at the truckers protest, is that where they are?
Yeah.
No, they're stuck at the border,
Vassar-
man. They got to come up.
Vassar
These aren't
Bridge.
made here. Maybe that's why. Maybe they got a company to make them in Canada now.
What kind of size cup can you give them and get away with when you're refilling? Because I've seen fucking people give them some pretty big mugs at these Tim Hortons. What's the cutoff since you're the Tim Hortons connoisseur?
I just order a coffee like that. I don't
You've
know.
never busted out the mug? Because I've seen people bust out the personal mugs prior to COVID and stuff like that. Are you
I would just pour it in.
You bring your mug in? Yeah.
I've done it.
What kind of size mug can you give them? Like, can you give them like, you know what I mean? Like,
this. I usually give them this.
Isn't that more than a large?
I always say a medium.
Okay.
And that's what they do is they fill it right up for me, and
that's what I mean. So like you can
you're getting away with a large.
That's what I mean.
This is a large. It'll fit.
This is what I'm asking because I've seen.
You have to sip a little bit of it because it when you close it down, it fucking.
Are they
pops up.
filling up whatever you give them? That's what I'm asking.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you all of a
If
sudden
you go to
if
the
you give-
Bubba
if you- I was
fucking
gonna say
jug.
if you give them a big Bubba or whatever, they're gonna probably double charge you, or just maybe an extra large.
Unless
Right.
they know you, and then like me,
Yeah.
I can go in there and say, just put the two of them in here, or whatever.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes,
Yeah.
if that's the case. It helps me out.
Nah.
But it's I'd rather get something besides just coffee for my money. So I make them at least. At least this can be worth
What else are you gonna
50
get?
cents. This
I
is
like to
worth
get
50
more.
At least the cup and the
take
lid.
you out back and below you. Like,
Hey.
what kind of service are you gonna get?
No,
to?
no,
I mean, I know you spend a lot of money there. So
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I probably could
there's
get that
JT. They
service.
roll out like
I
the
know.
red carpet. This man's putting my kids through college.
Yeah.
Bro, I get smiley faces with my name on the
Oh,
fucking cup, everything, man. It's totally like, I think these.
Listen,
chicks
I
are
like
hate-
to get more of my
He needs to
money.
get a
Some of
plug.
these chicks are
He needs
trying
to
to.
get a port put right into his arm.
I,
And then just
I
have-
thought about that,
Yeah.
man, right in the back of my neck with a hat on or some shit like that. And people wouldn't know. Maybe match my head. Get one of those Beebs bags. That's what I'm gonna be shitting.
Let's
out
be
of soon.
honest. Let's
You know
be
those
honest.
Beebs fucking bags.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be shitting in a bag soon because of all this coffee.
Let's be honest though. Like you.
Let's be honest, really.
Yeah. Question. No.
Question.
Okay, honesty.
No. For real. let's just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Cut that.
Okay. Seriously, what?
Come on.
What?
All right.
Seriously.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Question. No, seriously. You've been talking about trying to smoke less weed, smoke less cigarettes lately. Your biggest addiction's got to be coffee at this point. Would you say that?
It all depends, man.
I think so.
Between that
Cigarettes
and, the
and coffee go hand in hand, though.
Yeah.
that's the problem, man.
That's the problem.
Oh man, that's the one.
I almost want to start smoking again just so I can lose some
You know what? If
weight.
I
To be
haven't-
honest with you, because that's really great. I mean, but I'm afraid if I do that, I'm not gonna be able to turn it back off again. You know what I mean? Because I'm really good now where I'm like, even sometimes when we're together, he'll offer me a cigarette, I won't take it.
Yep.
And then other times I'll be like, yeah, I'll have a smoke. And I'm really good about it
Don't
now,
start
like to the
smoking.
point where people are surprised. No, I don't
Yeah.
want to start smoking again. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
But if I
don't.
start smoking where I'm like, I'm just going to smoke for a couple months, because you'll shed the pounds, man. If you start smoking, you shed that.
yeah.
When I stopped smoking, I gained like 10 pounds or something like that, like right
Big
away.
Fucking
Like,
deal. What's 10 pounds?
I'd like to lose 10 pounds. I'm putting it on fucking 10. I need to,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Well,
like,
there's
lately
other
with the-
ways to lose 10 pounds.
I know that,
You
but
don't
I'm
have to
saying,
start smoking.
but it'd be a fun experiment. I'd just start smoking for like 3 months.
I mean, dude. I was a big boy, but that's not how I got all down because I was smoking that much. If I fucking stop smoking, I might put 10 pounds. I might look a little bit more fuller, right?
No, do you think I could do it
More
though,
healthy.
or
I
you
was
think I
down.
probably couldn't pull back after smoking for like a few months again? Probably
That happens a lot.
That's
Well, you're not gonna be able to
that
stop.
happened to
after. I
Jay.
don't know
Never
if you
mind.
can
That
do
happened to
it.
Jay. This
That's
guy quit for like
exactly.
what, 2 years? Was it 2
Yeah, but
years?
I
A year
started
and a
smoking
half?
cigars, bro. I was smoking heavy things, man.
Oh, you were smoking like
those
the
cigarello
Colts
things,
or
man?
whatever.
No, man. The other ones with the fucking filters, and I was
yeah,
fucking.
Colt, that's not what they're called. Like
No,
the
actual filters.
Captain,
man, like the cigarette filters.
yeah.
No,
The
man, they
the
were like
cigarellos are the
fucking
ones you buy in like packs of like
Prime
8 or
Time, they
whatever.
were called.
Yeah, that's just a different brand. The ones I'm talking
But
about.
they
I
used
used
to
to
come in
smoke
single
those
tubes.
sometimes.
They used to come in single tubes.
Yeah. I've smoked those. Yeah.
and then
Those
they
are
started
worse.
coming in- Yeah,
Those are
10.
worse
You
than
used to buy
cigarettes.
10. I
Yeah.
used to buy like if they
Packs of
came
like
with a
10 or
pack,
8 or whatever.
it was
Yeah.
10, right?
Sometimes
But
when I used to like, if I instead of smoking cigarettes, I would like grab a pack of those if I was going like like camping or something, and it'd be like a special like every time you light one of those up, and they would, like you said, they would last a little bit longer. Yeah, the cherry tip ones, those are
I
good.
used to have
The
them at
vanilla
nighttime,
ones.
man, a
What
lot.
are they called? Not Captain. What the hell are they called? There's another one that I used to smoke that was I forgot what they're called, but
Captain Black, I don't know.
I think that is what they're called. Isn't it something like that? Yeah, that's the ones I used to smoke when I used to buy them. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, those are good.
But no,
I haven't had one of those in forever, man. Yeah, it's been a while. So those are nice, but they're bad for you. They're worse than cigarettes.
You know what, bro? And I was
They're
inhaling
worse.
the fucking primetime ones, bro. Not realizing, this is nicotine too. Not thinking in my head.
Right.
Right. At first, I wasn't.
Well, it's
right?
like cigars. People just
yeah.
smoke
So I
cigars
was,
like as
fucking
a hobby
inhaling
and
them.
stuff like that. People like just to smoke it.
Farrah
Yeah,
smokes a
people like to
cigar.
smoke a nice cigar because it's like having a nice glass of whatever expensive
Whiskey or-
cognac or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Have a cigar with it.
Yeah.
But again, the more and more you do that, it's actually worse than what like,
well-
it's that's the key is making it an occasional thing. You can't make that a regular occurrence, right?
I cut down.
But you
down
can't do
even
that with
actually
cigarettes.
on grass too, man. I've cut down on that, which
Yeah.
is weird because I like it, but I've cut down in a good way, where I am able to. It works for me better, right? But the cigarettes I can't cut down. I've been trying, man. You'll notice, man. It's just one after another. You
Yeah.
notice on the way here,
Yeah.
bro. Sometimes it's just one after another.
Is
I
it
don't
just
even
a
realize.
habit?
No, sometimes it's just a habit, bro. But it's not always. The body's not always.
It's got an oral
needing it that
fixation.
time. It's a fucking. I like stuff in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what it is,
And I think
right?
that's
That's what they
what's-
say.
You know what? I got no taste buds anymore, so food doesn't really make a difference to me. They all taste the same,
Yeah.
right? Not all taste the same. Obviously, I can taste a few
Yeah,
things.
probably because your mouth fucking tastes and smells like an ashtray because you're smoking so fucking much, and then you
no shit,
bite
bro.
into some food, so it's like you're eating a fresh cigarette.
When I
I know how it
when
is.
they
Yeah.
put me on that quitting patch, that fucking citation thing, when they tried to do that at fucking the hospital or whatever, the doctors.
Right.
Yeah, man, I had those first number one patches, bro. I had 6 or 6.5 on, or 6, and then
Yeah, man. You gotta
at once,
you
man.
gotta
Just for the day. That's because that's how much nicotine was going in my bloodstream, anyways. They're saying,
You
yeah,
gotta
and I
quit,
was still
man.
having a cigarette. After
you gotta
that.
quit.
They're like,
man.
you're gonna have a heart attack. Well, hey,
I'm just saying the longer it goes on, the harder it's gonna get,
Yeah.
and then the later you quit, like that's like when you hear people
Oh, I
like quit
know.
and they're like 60 or 70,
Yes.
and then they
And-
die right
Yeah.
after because their body's fucking with going through
Shock.
withdrawals
It's a shock.
of the
Well,
nicotine, right? Like, yeah,
I seen my uncle quit around my age, or maybe a little younger too. He had quit, even probably a little younger,
yeah,
right? He was a 2-pack of smoker.
and he probably
2-pack a
smoked
day
since he was
smoker.
like 12 or something, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they would smoke since they were young, but he quit. But he's still got a lot of health issues too, right?
sure.
Right, but I don't know if that's
What
because
is
of-
one of those things though? It's just it doesn't help, right? Like it's but it's true. Your body, the more like at this point, you got so much fucking
I'm
like
aging.
the smoke smells so caked into you too, though, man. Like you know what I
You're
mean?
gonna,
Like
that's all
that,
you're gonna smell, man.
that's what I mean.
My
Like
jacket fucking is bad.
that's
And you know what? That's the thing. I've
never
been
do
getting
you
shit
start
for at the
noticing
fucking
that
house.
until you quit smoking. Though
I
when
don't
you're a
notice it.
smoker,
I
you
can't
don't
even tell it.
notice
No,
because
no.
it
I
kills.
can smell the half a joint
No,
in my pocket. Though.
Right. No, but when you're a smoker, you
Yeah.
can't smell the smoke from other people. And then when you quit smoking, or if you're not a smoker,
Yeah.
that's when it's so apparent, right?
Oh,
like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
that's
it's
why people are like whiners, though, especially the ones that just quit smoking.
right.
They're always the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
that are like, oh yeah, you know, fuck off. You just quit, man. Like leave me
Yeah,
alone.
those assholes.
Like fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, it's already bad enough I gotta stand in the middle of the street to have a cigarette.
right.
Yeah.
Risking my life having a cigarette and getting dodged hit by a car.
Freezing your ass off.
They have Giuliani to thank for that.
In
New York. That's-
Is that where it started?
Yes.
And then what? How the fuck did it get up here and everywhere else? It's just something that
It
happens.
just became a
what
thing.
happens.
But in New York, that he was the one that man, talk about somebody who fell from grace, eh? People loved that fucking guy back in the day. Well, I mean, a lot of
At
people
one
hated
point,
him
yeah,
too.
in the 80s,
Yeah.
But
when
people
he
were
got
only
90s
hating
and
on him
stuff,
because he
but-
was really cleaning up the city, right? Like in a good way. And people obviously that were dealing drugs or up to mischief, or the
Well, that's
peep
why-
shows or whatever else the fuck was
Yeah.
going on in New York at that time. It was a bad move for them, right? So
Well,
like,
that's when we were talking about the Times Square. That
Yeah.
was before
Yeah.
Giuliani
Yeah.
came in and stepped in and shit.
that place was a cesspool before
It
he
was
came
awesome,
in.
man.
But that's what I
That
mean.
was
But now look at
awesome.
him. Now he's out there sweating with his fucking
Yeah,
grease
I
rolling
agree.
down his
Yeah.
head. He's fucking Trump's lawyer. He's
Oh.
fucking persona non grata now, and people like hate the guy. Like
And
it's
soon
just
he's gonna
funny
go missing
seeing that
because you're not gonna
character
find
arc,
him.
bro.
Yeah.
Like people,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like people like used to like love that guy. You're like, wow, this guy fucking actually cleaned up New York and everything else. He's on Seinfeld, like you know what I mean. Like no, seriously, like they love this guy, right? And then you know all of a
I
sudden
wonder how
like,
much they love him still.
no, they hate him now. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Now he's like filming outside of like sex shops or something. I remember that. That's where all that shit went down. He was yeah, no, it's crazy. That's when they were doing that Trump thing where he made that statement or whatever. It was outside. It was down the street from like they were there in like a parking lot or something. Do you remember that? That was like right.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like,
Giuliani, they looked like shoe polish was coming off of his
Yeah,
head.
it did. Yeah.
The black stuff was coming off of his.
wasn't that the one? Oh, yeah, that was the one. Yeah, they were seeing
That
him
was
die, right? But it's just like the
There's
fucking
like-
he got
That
tricked in.
was
And,
so brutal.
He like the sweat
Oh, I
and then
know.
like the lights were just
Yeah.
like beaming on him and just
Yeah.
rolling down. It was like that's what I mean. It was such a perfect moment,
Yeah.
like that you've never seen someone self-destruct
Oh, yeah.
on
Well,
camera
he's been-
like that. But everyone was hating on him, and then like you know you could see the pressure got to him, the sweat and the like
Yeah.
the shit was.
Oh,
he's
it
been
was
doing
great.
it for a while, but no, like even with the fucking Borat thing, he got fucked a little bit with.
Well, he
that,
was
no?
he was his lawyer. That's what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Trump. Like that's how he got into that position, right? I believe that's the
I
case,
think
right?
so. I'm
Yeah.
not- I don't.
I'm not up on politics either. This is where we need Leslie Stash. She's probably like gonna
Yeah.
watch this and start yelling at the fucking
Yeah.
screen like, "You got it all wrong."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, even if
That's
you
my
are
Leslie
right,
impression.
you know
You
how
like
hard
that?
you have to fucking fight her. Even if you are right, you have to fucking fight her. Like when you know something, and you
Yeah.
know for sure something because you
No comment.
You gotta fucking fight her. No, I've known her for years, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta literally fight her, man. It's.
Listen,
not
I'll
even-
give you that. You're the only person that's able to go
Can
mano
deal
a
with that
mano with her
bullshit.
on the late night
right,
chat.
because I just laugh and it makes it.
We had it
worse.
out in the comments back in the day before she became part of the show. Now I've
Yeah.
just like I've you know I
Nico can't. Nico's like, hi, dude. I've been.
I
friends
bow
with her for
out.
a long
I'm
time."
just about
He's like, no, I don't. I'm not giving up. I won't give up.
Oh, I know that.
I'm not gonna give up.
Problem
Not
with
for
you
her.
though is you
I
usually
mean, I
have no
love her
leg
to
to
death,
stand on.
man.
Jay just likes arguing
Oh, I
with
know,
her.
yeah.
You just like
Oh yeah, I like watching her get fucking angry, man. It's even the best. It's the best
I
entertainment for
just-
me.
Oh,
Come on,
such a
man.
shit disturber.
No, like, dude, when she's yelling at me, it's
Yep.
probably the best part of the fucking show. Besides all the stuff that she talks about.
Yeah.
But yeah, her yelling at me just adds that little bit of a.
yeah. Let's
You know?
not discount
She wants-
the whole,
dude,
everything
yeah.
that she does on
She
that
does.
Hey,
show.
exactly.
Yeah.
She's already planned out my fucking murder. Like she's like, if I ever
Right.
go kill, if I ever go, no.
That'd be an interesting episode if they kind of like we go into the murderer's shoes and we actually plan out like how about would that be like incriminating if we did an episode like that if we just went on killer content and we just played out a fake scenario of a murder like because people do it murder mystery
I was
style.
just gonna say,
yeah,
people do
yeah.
murder mysteries,
They do like
so-
tell up like these podcast kind of things where they even act out
If you're gonna
scenarios
act
in
out
a
your
play
own murder,
format. No, but I'm saying if we went on and had a discussion of what we would do to get
Yeah.
rid of a body. Let's say she went on there and like we talked about in a fake scenario if JT were to get killed by
yeah,
a
but
serial
we're not
killer.
criminating
Like,
it.
could
We're
you
not.
be
We're
an
not gonna
accomplice
be.
of something, you know
But
what I mean?
if we put that out there on YouTube, though, would we be allowed to do that? Because
Yeah, why?
it's not real. We're
They
just
teach you how to
we're-
fucking build a bomb on YouTube.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not incriminating myself as long
That
as
would
I
be
do it.
interesting. That would be an interesting episode.
And as
idea,
long as
though.
I
mean-
make sure the idea that we come up with isn't the same idea I'm going to use.
But what?
You know what I mean?
Of course, you wouldn't want to implicate
No,
yourself.
I know if I get a call from Leslie at 3 a.m. that I have to go pick her up because she killed somebody and we're
Right.
going to go bury the body.
No, but wouldn't it be interesting after doing killer content for I don't know, like a year now at this point, like you have? This is why I just glossed that over. I said,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, but
Yeah, I know. I heard
that's
it.
what makes it funnier,
Yeah,
though. You're like, we just ignore the thing that he just said. Like, yeah, if I'm gonna
Just keep
bury
going.
the bodies,
Yeah.
this is where I'm gonna bury it.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, how about those Bengals?
The who?
No, but no, seriously, yeah.
The bagels?
the,
Bagels.
the bagels. How about them bagels?
Yeah.
I like
Hey
that.
guys, we're here to watch the Super Bowl. It's the Rams versus the Bagels. If you want to put it in the hole,
No, but like, wouldn't that be cool though? After a year of doing it, after learning all this shit about this, if you guys just walked into it and you're like, okay, listen, let's make up a fake kind of
Yeah,
like
that's
like
kinda
murder
cool.
mystery, like and we make JT the
That'd be
victim,
different.
right?
well,
That'd be
Nico
different.
did it in the study with the candlestick.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like Clue, exactly.
They have that game. It's not incriminating, is it? for the
No.
guy who made it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a murder mystery.
That's true. But like,
cool.
but taking like Leslie, well, that would be a challenge for her. Taking what she's learned from killer content, because clearly JT hasn't
That's
learned anything.
no, dude, I know my plan, but I mean the shit she's been fucking. Oh man, I can only imagine what goes
She's
through.
pretty
her head.
deep in the weeds. That's what I mean. Like in terms of like researching this
It
shit.
gets
now,
depressing. You gotta breathe once in a while, man. I don't know how she does it because that's a fucking hard.
She said she watches and listens to other things while she's kind of reading up on.
She
this
has
stuff
to, bro. It's some of it's and the stuff that she gets is the detailed stuff that she gets. That's why she's trying to stick with more of the victims.
Right.
Just on the how that happened and whatever their life, because it's less traumatizing in that sense, I guess, even for her, because I mean to sit there and hear about how they fucking did all this stuff and somebody fucking cutting your head off and banging you and you're down your throat,
right?
I mean that's pretty crazy if you really want to get in, like
people eat it up, man. People love that shit though, the true crime stuff.
well,
people love it.
The murderers love to do that shit too.
I still like last night I was watching Cold Case Files.
Yeah, there you go.
Fantastic.
That's what I mean. The people love that. Like people, like, it's the
I'm not one of those Cold Case Files, bro.
They did a new show on Netflix. I don't know if you guys saw the Murderville show. Did you guys see that?
No,
it's comedy. Yeah, so Jay's out. Okay. Will Arnett is on it. The comedian and or a comedic actor, I guess. Yep. He's on it, and every episode he has a different guest on. And they have to improvise the whole scenario. So they go on the show and he's like a detective and they're investigating a homicide.
Okay.
And the actor comes on and they come on the set and they have a bunch of other actors with Will Arnett kind of acting out the scenes and locations when they go to them on the show. And they kind of they put it into motion. Yeah. And then like character actors show up. And at the end of the episode, there's 3 people that are the suspects. And the guest has to guess who actually committed the murder. Cool. And the character actors that show up, they drop subtle hints while they're introducing their character, and then the other person has to act as his partner, like in training, like a homicide detective. So let's say the first episode, Conan O'Brien's on it. It's hilarious, and Conan O'Brien's acting like with him is his detective in training, like a homicide detective, and he has a bunch of questions he has to ask all the suspects when they show up in the scenes that they're in, and then by the end of the episode, they actually got to guess like who they think is the murderer, and they can get it wrong. So it's kind of fun. It's like a fun idea. It's kind of like it's a show, but at the same time, it's improv and it's comedy, and they have like interesting guests on it. Sometimes he's on it, and it's pretty. There's 6 different episodes. It's a good little watch. It's not like the most amazing thing either, but and depending on who the guest is, that girl from Schitt's Creek, she's on it. The daughter, she's on one of the episodes. Depending on who's on it, like it could be a good guest or so guest or whatever, right? So it's good. Interesting idea though. At least they're trying to do certain things like that now. Like I like they're trying different things now. You know what I mean? Like that, like incorporate kind of like some sort of improv and games and kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I miss shows like, I mean, they still actually are on the air. Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's still going. But I mean, like things like that. There's not really shows like that as much on the air these days, right? I don't know if there's an audience for it as much.
I still like that thing you got me onto the cabin.
Oh yeah, well that's something else. The cabin.
But yeah, that's over, no?
No, I've watched them all.
He's gonna be coming out with a film soon, and that's based on his machine joke. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, man. There's a lot of work apparently that they put into this, because I've been watching the podcast and he's talking about it like it's like he broke his fucking arm when he was over there. Right? It was his arm, right?
He's a mess.
He is. Man. No, but they both fucked up their arms. The other guy broke his arm too.
Which one? Which one are you?
2 Bears, 1 Cave. Tom fucked up his arm and he had like screws in it or something.
They both went for operations or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and it's just like opposite of like time frames almost that they did it.
I think it was more age shit. Like one was a rotator cuff or some shit or something. I can't remember. They were talking about it, but they remember they go sometimes a little bits of gaps in between episodes, so a lot of shit can happen, right? It all depends. He can be recording over wherever he is.
Yeah,
too,
Tom
right?
just had other people on the show, Ari Shafir or whatever, like another comedian, because like he was away that week. Yeah, so they always put out a
Ari's the
weekly
guy
show.
in the back too, man. He's the one who's I think living with.
No,
Bert or
his name's something else. No,
There's
the
a
guy
guy,
I'm thinking about is
producer.
yeah, no, that's somebody else. I forgot
No,
his
but
name.
not the other one, Farhan. I mean, Farhan.
Shout out to Farhan. Apparently,
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't think of any other
how
names.
many coffees today, JT?
I can't think of. Yeah, I can't think
Hey,
of any
Nico.
how many
That's
other
just-
names.
Hi, Nico.
Yeah.
I can't think of how many names.
Yeah, there's rotating 3 different questions
Yeah.
that he asked when he's in the chat.
Yeah, but yeah, so what the fuck is his name now? Julie wouldn't know. His
No,
name.
I
One
forgot
that's
his
just
name, but I
they're
know what you're
laughing
talking
in
about.
the background.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Right?
hilarious.
The
Yeah.
fuck is his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Can you read it, everybody?
Oh God.
It's the
Yeah.
strangest episode.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's
It's a
weird.
different
So,
location. That's
But
why.
but yeah, but you know what? If you know anybody who checks this out and they want us to pull up and actually do an on location kind of shooting the shit episode, let
Yeah.
us know. I mean,
Yeah.
even
I'll
the other
come to
people
your
in the
house.
group, like we got to do it up. Like I think
Yeah.
a little bit more often. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. This isn't like you know,
Just
if we can
invite.
pull this off even as a monthly thing, it's nice to do. But like you know, it's a little harder to coordinate. That's why these
Oh,
don't
yeah.
come out on a regular scheduled basis, guys. Because like you know,
regularly scheduled basis.
yeah,
Good wording.
you like that?
I like it.
Regularly
Regularly
scheduled
basis.
basis is a word.
Basis.
Aces.
I didn't say basis. Is jackass.
Yeah, you did.
All right. What else? What else?
Oh,
We got some time to fill up
Yep.
here before we go upstairs to eat and stuff.
I
Yeah.
have to still go upstairs and meet people.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
get ready, buddy.
I
As
can
soon as-
hear- I
I'm
can
trying
hear
to run out the
thumping.
time, so as soon as we're finished,
I
you got to
can
go
hear
greet
thumping.
the
Gotta go out and
public.
greet everybody.
I gotta wise and walk out for a smoke. See you later. No,
You're gonna smoke another joint and then fucking say
Oh,
hello to
that's it.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean I got it all.
You
buddy.
got it all, bro.
Yeah.
You're
I
JT.
got edibles in the trunk too, man. If you want
There you
some.
go.
Beauty.
I'll sneak one to everybody.
Edibles in the
Yeah.
trunk. Is that where you keep them? Like,
Yes. Yeah, I pull a Bill Cosby and start
Edibles.
saying, "Guys, I got edibles in the trunk." Nico just shakes his head.
Wow.
Hey, this is what happens when you
Anyways.
put me on shooting the shit. And when I just shoot the shit, you know, a lot of shit comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, it does.
You know, it's not like a regularly scheduled program.
What do
like
you,
just
Rob?
said,
Anything
on a
else?
regularly basis. Rob's been
Yeah.
silent here, listening to you talk and me talk.
Yeah, that's
and
why I
shit.
wanted to.
talk.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? We're in your house over here, man. Say a damn word just because you're in the corner.
Yeah, no,
Just
no.
because we put baby in the corner. Hey, it's okay, bro. You gotta have a word or two.
No, I'm just happy that you guys are over, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Bengals
I think it's
suck.
Great. Probably.
Go Rams.
Well, I guess we'll see.
You know?
Yeah.
What's
Give
the
it
what's
up
the what was the quarterback's name again on the team?
Burrows.
Yeah, Burrows.
Oh.
Bengals. Yeah,
What's the Bengals want?
Bengals is Burrows. Stafford
Bengals
is
or
the
Stafford.
Rams.
Oh, Stafford. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I don't know anything,
This is
bro.
gonna be fun.
I gotta pretend. Like I, know, I gotta pretend like I know stuff, man.
Yeah. No.
Because if I don't
He's
pretend,
got to be in and out.
Yeah.
smoking, So.
oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
not gonna pay attention until the
Yeah.
Super Bowl comes on.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige is gonna have a titties gonna pop out everywhere. Those are fucking huge, bro. Did you see those things?
Mary J. Blige's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. They're
Not-
getting
not
big with
lately.
their age.
Yeah.
Not lately.
They're getting big with age.
Yeah.
They fill up, with milk.
Oh, God.
Does a body good, bro.
Sure does.
That banner going
Yeah.
up.
Should I throw it up? I
Yeah,
didn't have
I
it.
He's like, "God, where is
Keep it going,
it?"
just keep the
He's
banner
got a
up
big
there,
one.
it's fine.
It's on this one. Yeah, it's like, oh, where is it?
There
Oh
we
no.
go.
Why?
Nice.
Just because they said, does a body good? Milk?
Yeah.
Right? It does.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all get bigger off of milk.
It does. Does do really
Yeah.
good.
We all get bigger off of
Calcium.
milk.
Got milk?
I used to have a girlfriend could squirt them.
Is that something you're into?
Hey, bro, it was fucking coolest shit in the world, but
People like it. That's what I'm asking.
but
Is
that
that something
means
you're
there's
into?
That means there's something wrong though. It's not normal, right? But yeah, it's awesome.
Like
It's fucking-
lactation is a
Bro, you can
porn
squirt across the
category.
fucking
Though. You
room,
can
bro.
you can go on
Dude.
the you porn and it's
Right
like
across the room.
I think it's a category, right?
Right across the room. Can you fucking believe that?
Sorry, who was this?
I'll tell you on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you on screen.
Did you drink it?
Oh yeah, why not? Put some in my coffee.
Double.
Double,
my
man.
God.
1 and 1. That's
With
it.
milk.
That's it. With milk. That's why I don't drink milk anymore in my coffee. It's not the same.
Across the room, you say, though.
Oh yeah, bro. It was cool, man. I need to find one of those can do it the other way.
How did you even broach this situation? Like, she just thought you were into it? Like, you asked for it? Like,
she did it, and it was like, what the fuck? I was thinking, but I also thought it was cool at the same time.
well, she just took her top off one day. It was just like,
Basically, man.
Oh my God.
Basically, dude, it tripped me the fuck out.
why was she lactating? I don't understand at the time.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Yeah.
No, but it never stopped. It was
Some sort of gland issue going on there.
man,
Then.
something was going on.
Okay.
It made her body trick her body that she was pregnant.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
Fuck
okay.
it.
You don't have to name them. I'm sure they don't want that information out there.
I'm pretty sure they won't watch this. So
Doesn't matter.
You know, with 159 subscribers, who the fuck knows listens to this shit anymore, bro? I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to get nervous.
159.
I gotta start changing my fucking Instagram and my Facebook shit. I don't need anybody knowing my
Yeah,
personal
well, you know, at
business.
this point, you may not want to put it on your personal Instagram anymore. I was thinking of clearing the queue there, clearing that out. Because now we got 2 accounts, right? We got the Late Night Collectors community stuff that's
Yeah.
over there. I've been posting stuff for both accounts still, but I'm like, maybe I shouldn't put it on my personal one
Yeah,
anymore.
maybe I just maybe I should just get a new personal one, you know, and put it under a different email just to get it all, you know, like fucking straightened out, keep it separate.
Hey, man, you guys,
know,
you're the one who
but-
brought it there. I was just like, I was trying to further the conversation. I'm like, this is what you want
Hey,
to talk
I don't
about?
have a problem, man.
You
I
wanna
mean,
talk
like I
about
said,
that?
we'll
I
talk
mean,
about
yeah.
it even better off the air, man, because once we're off, I can tell you who it is, and you're gonna be like, "Holy fuck!"
I think I have a good guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. I wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah,
I think I know who it is.
I can show you pictures too if you want.
Oh boy.
No
I
video?
don't have video,
No.
man,
I'm
but-
not
I didn't wanna get
interested then.
I didn't want to get my phone wet.
I want.
Maybe
Ah!
I should pull a Lewis here right now.
Yeah.
No, like that's it, man. You don't know how it happens.
Do you want to
bro.
shit yourself now? You didn't call her a day.
No, I'm good. I don't have to shit myself yet, man. I probably have about a couple more coffees.
Yeah, 3 more coffees. Yeah, let me get to go.
Well, wait. What are we at? We're at 4 so far.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be close.
8.
Oh, that's close. That's close. I'm pretty
It's all
sure
right.
we've
I
lost
brought baby
everybody
wipes.
watching this video.
I was
So
gonna,
that-
right now, everyone's clicked off already.
No, it's all right. By this time, no.
I asked Rob to talk more, and then you fucking talk about lactating
I know.
breasts. I don't know.
I don't know where that
Go
came
from
from,
that.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know
Where it
either.
Have you ever seen them?
What?
Lactating breasts?
Probably during
On
pregnancy.
film or,
Yeah.
whatever, but not
Oh. Have you?
not in person. No.
Not really. No.
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 Oh, I guess I'm one of a
I'm
kind.
not into that though. Like, but I also haven't been someone who was pregnant. So
I
like,
mean, I'm not
you know.
gonna sit there and watch it and jerk off on you porn.
But some people do. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's a category.
some are,
yeah.
I use squirting. I like squirting. That's pretty cool.
So I'm asking if you're
Especially when
into
the
that.
girls Are, I like the same one that Bert Kreischer likes, man. I was surprised when he mentioned it on Two Bears, One Cave, the same broad. The fuck is her name?
Oh, I know who you're
Adriana
talking about.
chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chechik.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Chechik.
that's the one that would. That was the one who just said she
the
would have
yoga
sex with
lady.
both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh, she's
yeah.
fucking hot.
She's
Is he-
dirty though. She's
She's like-
dirty. I'm familiar with her. You know what? I'll show you a picture of her. Adriana Chechik.
Past
Hold on,
masturbation
one
age.
second.
Yeah.
She's hot though. She is, but she's
Oh,
dirty though.
yeah.
She
Shout
has
out
a lot
to
of
her.
dirty porn and
Oh,
stuff
I
like
love
that.
her, bro.
Hold on.
I need to get my glasses.
No, you don't. It's gonna go on a bigger screen. She's a hottie,
Oh,
bro.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good looking girl.
Okay.
She said that she would have
Ah.
sex with both Tom and
Bert.
Bert.
She's got a
Yeah,
big
she's-
mouth.
yeah, I was
She
just
could
gonna
put
say,
2 of
she's
them
had-
in there.
she's had
That's
work
why
done
she
on her
said
lip.
both.
Oh, I've seen this one actually.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that one. Yeah, she's
These are
hot.
like videos
She's
at
good.
the porn awards.
She's a dirty porn star though. She is. She'll do a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. That one.
There's
yeah,
her
yeah.
and the one and some other one that's like, her name is almost like Megan Fox.
Yeah, I know which
They-
one
they
you're
go-
talking
they go
about.
together
Yeah,
sometimes. I love watching those
people.
Yeah, I'm just saying, guys.
Yeah.
Her
Like,
name's
you
Ky-
know, if you guys want to
What
know
is
some
douche?
good porn, just message
So okay,
me.
what do you think
and
of
I'll
this
tell
this whole union now?
Douche?
The MGK and Megan Fox getting together. I'm actually kind of happy for them, to be honest with you. I know
I
it's
thought
weird.
she was afraid of germs.
do you mean she's afraid of germs?
She was a homophobe.
Oh, because she got that
Not a
ring.
homophobic. What do you call that?
He gave her a homophobe. Yeah, a germophobe. Yeah,
Germaphobe.
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty close,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
The G
yeah. Well,
and the
I mean,
H, they're
not
right
really,
after each
not
other.
Really. I
On
mean,
the-
yeah.
You can accidentally,
Do you concur?
hey, you
Question.
can accidentally hit the button, on the
Question, yeah.
keyboard. Like, look where the G and the H are. They're right beside each
No,
other.
but she gave him he gave her a ring where it's like this thing where like it'll hurt her, it'll like pierce her finger if she takes the ring off.
No,
Did
but
you
I
see
thought
this?
there was a
No.
whole germaphobe
There-
thing from Transformers, man.
What is wrong
I don't
with
know if that's a
people?
thing. So, anyways, he got her some ring where
Yeah.
it's like the way it's like a thorn, like it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
rose thorny, like
So Billy Bob Thornton type.
some like you know how they had like vials of blood.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
guess
this is
yeah.
like it's like apparently like the
Hooked
way
onto
the
her?
ring is. The way the ring is apparently, if she takes it off, it'll actually pierce her and draw blood. I'm going to show you the ring. I think they showed a
That's
picture of it.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's what I mean. So
That's
that's kind of
fucked
weird.
up.
I thought that was
What
a
is
weird.
wrong with
That's a
people?
weird thing. No, I thought that was a weird thing.
That's very weird.
I mean, if you're
Uh,
gonna do that, you might as well put a collar around her neck.
I believe they showed it, or if not, they talked about. Yeah, there it is. Hold on, here's a picture. Hold on, maybe I can pull it up more. So
What the
apparently,
fuck?
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
yeah, like it's a nice looking ring, but apparently on like the way it's
Yeah.
like that, if she were to take it off, they said that there's like a
This just
piercing
hurts to take
that will
off.
actually draw blood, like if she actually removes it.
No, it's probably a fucking diamond cutting her fucking nut. Her.
No, that's what they said.
Uh,
That's what they said,
Now,
anyways.
that dude's got a fucking lot of tats.
That dude's a fruitcake.
Well, maybe it'll say straight right here. You're not on the mic there. You're not
Oh,
on the
I
mic.
know. That's why I did. That's why I said what I said, man. Don't worry.
So the devil's in the details.
Drank each other's blood.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
The
God.
concept is that the ring can come apart to make two rings when it's together. It's held in place by a magnet. So you see how it snaps together and then it forms an obscure heart. So that's all cool and stuff. But apparently it says like if he rips it off, it would like actually
It says if you take it
thorn
out,
that
it
will
hurts. It doesn't say
pierce.
what it is.
actual thorns.
Yeah.
So you gotta take
It has
off by
two
the
stone
magnet.
rings, includes bands that are actual thorns.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Like I think that's
Yeah.
like a weird thing.
So if
like,
you take it off with the magnet, then
Yeah.
they're okay. I bet. you.
yeah, but I
That's-
think if it's actually gets
maybe
remo-
he's got the key to the
maybe,
magnet.
maybe.
Oh, what a fucking.
They see like he's
I don't know.
he's becoming a little bit too into it with his My Bloody Valentine kind of
Well, that's
like
a
concept
Billy
for his
Bob
record,
Thornton
right?
thing.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
let's
they
see
were
her
the
take it off. And
they were the
if they show me a
originators.
video that.
I mean,
she
some
took it
people
off.
would say that she is the what's her name?
Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, like kind of like of her like of her generation or something, like a sex symbol in that sense, right? Like because she was during that period of time. I mean,
always-
Megan Fox is a good looking woman. I think she's still really good looking, and I'm actually kind of happy for the two, to be honest, because like it actually seems like they legit are like each other. I don't know if you've seen any of the stuff of them together, but it actually does seem like th're into each other.
Seems
But
to, yeah.
and like, but they have like a weird relationship like that.
She's
Like,
still got that face. Like I'm here with this guy. Like she does. She has that. I'm not. She's not really.
I think that's
smiling.
just like she's got resting bitch face. I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think a little bit.
I
I
always
think
wanted to
that's
see
what
her
you're
naked.
describing. I
Yeah.
think that's what you're describing.
I've always wanted to see her naked, but
She's a good looking woman.
ever
But,
since
yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
I
But
think she
I,
is.
I thought there was a big thing.
She's
from
held up
fucking
too. She's like
Transformers,
she's good. Yeah. Well, you know.
and she didn't want to get. She didn't want to have.
I just remember her in 2.5 Men.
Yeah. Yes. I watched her on that too. Yeah. No. So, anyways, but I don't know. I'm kind of, to be honest, I guess we can take this down now. To be honest though, like it's been yeah, I'm actually I'm not too upset about this this union of these two together for whatever reason. Like, because at first I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's weirder with this whole thing. Not that I care about anyone's fucking relationship in Hollywood, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I
Yeah.
think
no,
it's
not
like,
at all.
no,
Like
it's
Kanye and fucking
Oh,
whatever.
I'm sick of that shit.
I was listening. To
I
that
actually
for an
love
hour.
I actually love Kanye now, to be honest.
Yeah.
He I did a total 180 on him. The antics that he's been, I think he's about to drop his best album in fucking years now. It's going to be the most toxic album now that they're broken up. I think it's I'm honestly really looking for it's weird. They broke up and now I'm actually interested in what he's been doing again lately, because I think now he's honestly, like, I think he's,
losing his mind.
well, yes, but I think he actually is a little bit more, believe it or not, more together than he's ever been now, because now, like, some of the things that's been going on with him people can relate to people like getting through a nasty divorce. It's just on a public scale with these two,
Oh,
right? So
yeah.
like, I think, but that's what I mean. But I think like now, I think you're actually going to see like some actual good things come out of him as a result of this like breakup. I don't think that family like was good for him and whatever he had going on.
Family's good for anybody.
That's what I'm trying to say. Getting out of the Kardashian clan, I think, is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because now you see him like linking up with a lot of people, a lot of artists he likes again. Like people now are like, he's actually out and about. He's doing things with people again. He's working on music. Like it actually looks like, you know, because you got to remember, even all this Donda shit that he was doing, all that craziness that was leading into, that was in the middle of them breaking up. Like now that they've actually like separated, like I think some good things can come out of this, honestly, for him. Like I'm looking forward, and I haven't said that for a while now from Kanye, what the next thing that he comes out with. I know it's Donda too, like it's on the same level, but I just like how he's like cutting people off now. He's like, fuck you, like Kid Cudi, like because he's friends with Pete Davidson. He's like, fuck this guy now. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like this. I like this Kanye.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Spiteful, hateful
like,
Kanye. Like I'm looking forward to like the antics that are going to come out of this stage of his career. I really am. He's friends with Drake again now. Like I'm good with this. I'm good with this direction.
He might end up in the loony bin again.
Oh, possibly. Yeah, I mean that because you know they spiral. The people he has that. He's what do you call it? Not OCD. What the fuck is it? He has that disorder or that one where two personalities or whatever.
Oh, bipolar.
Yeah. They spiral out of control. These people. That's what I mean. I'm liking the trajectory that he's going.
You don't want him to fucking. You can want them to end up in the fucking hospital in the psycho ward and fucking.
It's entertaining right now. It's entertaining ever since that whole Donda part that thing where he came out with fucking Marilyn Manson and they're on a house and like a replica of his fucking old house.
The new series of the Kardashians coming out. That's why this whole thing is getting brought up again too, right? There's a lot of stuff being brought up because the new Kardashians are coming out.
Pete Davidson of all people, what is going on in this world? That's what I mean. Like, this is entertaining. I'd rather pay attention to this than that trucker convoy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
it's like guilty pleasure type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather see the antics that are happening in these people's worlds over. Like, it's like why people like trashy reality TV. Like, I hate it. I don't understand why people do, but people like it because it's an escape from real world like stuff. Or they're like, this is real world, but it's not. Like seeing people just get into fights with one another because of like, you know what I mean?
It's like watching fucking TMZ all day long if you got that stupid up.
I'm usually not as into it. That's what I mean. I'm surprised as well. But the Kanye thing, the trajectory he's going right now, I just want to see the music that's going to come out of this. Personally, the music is number one for me. Like, I think he actually has a chance to make some interesting things. Yeah. This guy's going to release the most toxic album of all time. He's going to be talking shit about Kim Kardashian.
That'd be interesting. I am interested to see the music.
See, this is weird. You were a big fan of him prior to all this. Now you're kind of like you're gravitating away from it. Yeah.
So now I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just donned this shit. I didn't even turn. I listened to the first.
Did you not put it in your top 5 albums when we did the year-end thing this year?
No, I didn't give it an honorable mention. I think
you gave it an honor. Either that or number 5. You gave it. It was in the list. You talked about it.
Yeah, because there wasn't a lot of music last year.
Right.
I mean, so
I think you did. I think you gave it number 5 because you said it was interesting.
I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, fuck. You want me to remember what happened on New Year's?
Donda.
It's so stupid.
Donda. That was the intro of the album. You want to hear it?
No.
Donda.
There you go.
Donda.
There you go.
And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's genius! It was actually his mother's heartbeats." That's what it was. That's what he said. This was when my mother died. This was the rhythm of her heartbeats, and that was her name. So he just like the album literally starts like that with a song. It just says, "You haven't heard it." He says Donda like 50 times. It's supposed to be, oh yeah. It was supposed to be the heartbeat rhythms, but it was him saying Donda. So it was like Donda. And then it would like get really fast. Donda, and then it would like get really slow, like when his mother apparently expired.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say.
And then the next song was like him like coming out. I love God, or something.
The second one just should have been no beat at all.
It wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. It's something like
should have been just a flat line.
Rush has done something similar to that.
What, like a mind control type of thing?
Like their song YYZ.
Okay.
Is basically the frequency for the airport. Like when you're going to go land, like that. So when they play it, it's the actual beat of.
Okay, because that is the letters of the airport there. Yeah. Had to bring it back to Rush, didn't you? You just had to bring it back to Rush.
Oh, really?
Talking about the
really?
we're talking about the legend Kanye West here, right?
Well, I had to bring Rush in somehow.
All of a
man.
sudden,
Come on.
Rush comes up.
Yeah.
No, sure. No,
That's kind of cool. They're
Yeah.
into that technical fucking
Yeah.
shit, eh? Like
Yeah.
with the guitar and
Oh, yeah.
they
And
like
that's exactly, it was all done on the guitar.
yeah. See,
Very, very
that's
cool.
why Rush is such a nerdy rock band.
I was gonna
Like,
say,
it
yeah,
literally
I
it is.
didn't expect
They're a
Rob to be on
nerdy,
the nerdy
they're a
rock band.
nerdy
They're
rock band.
brilliant.
I mean,
No,
I
but
like
that's why
them.
people like them. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like that's why, like, when you get into the technical aspect
Yeah.
of like guitar and shit like that, like that's why people, from what I
Yeah.
understand, like that band though. They
Like,
are. They're like
the
a
song 2112 is just very like just
right.
It's mind blowing. You sit there, you just listen to it. It's
What
like,
about Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin? Those
Yeah.
guys are mind blowing too.
Pink
In a drug addict
yeah.
way though. Like that's
Pink Floyd is more.
well, that's very
You discriminating?
surreal and stuff like no, but that's trippy. Here's the thing though. I think it'd be harder to
Between idiots and
to
smart people?
no, but it'd be harder to recreate that.
Yeah.
I think than what they're doing. This is like it seems like they're purposely putting these songs together and
Yeah.
these ideas. Whereas that I think that's like lightning in a bottle. I think
Well,
that, like
I find Pink Floyd
personally,
is very, like you said, like acid trip type. Like
yeah,
Like, I watched a live thing with David Gilmour doing all that, and it's
Right.
just it
I'm not hating on Pink Floyd. I'm
no,
just saying.
I know.
I
It's
think
just like Led Zeppelin's one thing. I love
Right.
Led Zeppelin, but I still think Pink Floyd is totally different than what Led Zeppelin
Right.
is.
here's what I mean, Jay. I mean, like what he's saying, like Rush is like the Eminem of rock, let's say. And I hate to make this comparison, but I'm trying to say how Eminem actually is technical, like the way he
You
raps.
heard it here.
You heard it here first,
yeah,
folks.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to
Yeah.
only take one
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
They're purposely like trying to like Eminem, like the way he rhymes now, like he's trying to outdo himself and impress people that are fans of hip hop
Yeah.
purposely.
Yeah.
And I think that's
I
this.
think you're bang on there.
That's what I'm trying to say, like
Yeah.
in that aspect of it, not in music or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
But yeah, I know that's exactly it. Like it just they always.
But correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
I'm
you're
just,
right.
yeah, okay.
That's the way I look at it.
Right.
anyway, as well.
Right. Whereas I think like some of these other things, like you said, like some of these albums and stuff like that, like it's hard to like even like the Beatles, like they fucking burned out within the first like era of their music. Because they couldn't stay together. But can they recreate any of that music? Like it was like lightning in a there's so many things like in
But
music.
that's music that's gonna live on forever. There's music that's just gonna.
No,
live
I know,
on.
but can you that's why you can't sustain that level of greatness though, or like, you know what I mean? Or recreate a lot of this shit. And that's why I mean people, they're like, oh, how come there's not another beat? Because like, you know what I mean? Like that's just like there's a special moment in time sometimes for certain like you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like it's hard to recreate like certain shit like that. Like
think about when was the last time an actual recreation of an actual jingle that is gonna stick for the next?
It's hard to say. No,
20
I know.
years.
Iconic type stuff
Or
like that, because
stuff, there's
everything
music,
derives from
there's,
something
let's say
else.
Even for Christmas stuff, when the fuck has Jingle Bells ever changed?
Right.
How long ago? When did that come out?
Right.
How fucking before
Right.
fucking time?
Right.
Just
And the only thing that comes
Right?
close to topping it now is apparently the Mariah Carey Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh.
You like it a little bit, admit it.
I don't mind it. You're right. I don't mind it, but it's true.
I'm
It's
not
like,
a fan, but I'm just saying.
I
yeah,
don't
know.
mind it.
No, but it's become so fucking
Yeah.
like you said, it's become so synonymous with Christmas now. Every time there was like, they even made a joke about it this year. They're like, "Oh, it's almost November. Here's the Mariah Carey
Yeah.
song. She made a joke about it or
Yeah.
whatever." Like, yeah,
All he
No, but-
wants for Christmas is him,
Yeah.
is her, or whatever.
no, but I hear what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
that's such
Yeah.
an iconic song that's
Yeah.
never gonna go away. Jingle
Yeah.
bells, it's
Yeah.
fucking jingle bells. But it's hard to, like you said, like once you kind of lay the
What about
groundwork, there's
Wham?
no Wham. Hey, classic music, man.
Last Christmas, that was gonna
Yeah.
stick around too, man.
Yeah.
He died on Christmas. It was his last Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Was it?
Yeah, that's right.
It's
He
pretty
did,
bad
too.
that you know that. I don't
Yep.
know.
He died on Christmas.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah.
that's
Isn't
right.
that ironic?
Yeah, that is actually.
Is it actually ironic?
I never even.
Isn't
thought
that
of
ironic?
Yeah.
Hey, was it Jesse's favorite
We get
tune?
hit by a truck, bam, it's like that.
It's your girl, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Jess's boy.
That's what I said.
I mean, Jess's girl, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call her.
No, but yeah,
I
isn't
haven't
that
seen her in
weird?
years,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
who
never even
knows?
thought of that.
Isn't that the other thing too? There's that story about is it Kansas? What the hell? Chicago? Or what are those bands? What are those bands? Isn't it that band like called it? There was something. Oh,
Boston?
Jefferson Airplane. Didn't they die on an airplane or something like that?
Oh,
Or-
something. Yeah.
there's some
what
sort of
was it?
weird stories like that about
There's
these
a
people.
lot.
right?
Mama
Like-
Cass who choked on a sandwich.
Yeah.
yeah.
And now that stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Imagine that. It's bro. There's some ways you die, bro. You just die.
So she became dark.
Yeah.
Took a dark turn.
It's like, whoa, what the hell?
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome to Shooting the Shit, everybody.
Talking about death.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What time are we at here now, boys?
Oh, 2 hours. Look at that, eh?
We just under 2 hours or
No,
at 2
just,
hours?
2 and 2.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
I think we can
just about dying
with
here.
with the question of I think our content is drying out and dying here as well as JT really brought the trade into the station there with that death topic.
Well, how did I bring it into the cover? You were guys picking them all. I was just talking about jingles. All of a sudden, death came in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll bring her home. Any final thoughts? Question. Any final
Answer.
thoughts? So the Jerry Springer final thoughts there, Jay. Anything else do you want to leave us with here before you go and greet your fans?
Yeah.
It's all for the ladies.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't. You know what, man? I'm just happy I got
And
invited.
they're all taken.
Yeah, exactly. Even better. It makes it even easier. And they're always looking for something new. My fucking dirty old man voice.
Hey, let's
Creeper.
not put. He is a celebrity. He's,
Yeah,
he's a small time celebrity. All right.
Yeah, exactly, ladies. I don't know. I'm supposed to look at that fucking
Yeah,
camera.
I know. He's like,
No. No, it's like,
But Rob, any final thoughts here? Thanks for having us. Thanks
Yeah,
for hosting
yeah,
this.
like I said,
I should
fun,
say,
man.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Just, this has been a lot of fun. I hope the
My feet are
rambling
frozen.
conversations entertain you for a couple
Yes.
hours here and shooting the shit. Now
Yeah.
well, it's
you
fantastic.
can get back to the real world and your other peoples that you're expecting. Right? You don't have to just talk to me and JT anymore.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
You
it
have to
just
talk to
was
me
a
and-
lot more. It was very interesting on the watching the setup part.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
So you hear it
Yeah,
all here,
so-
folks. Rams. I got the Rams. You got the Bengals. We got $10 down and the rights of hopefully the
That's
win of
right.
this playoff
Of the
pool.
playoff
Well, I guess
pool.
we'll see what
That's right.
happens. But there's another person I think gets that neck and neck with me. I think in this pool too. I think. If I'm
I
not
think
mistaken,
I'm
for
ready.
playoffs.
to-
Is it you and me?
I think it's just like.
I think there's one
Rambling
other
Man.
person in the
yourself and
how
playoffs.
the fuck do you know? Then can't you check your phones?
No, we haven't really been tracking the playoff ones
Yeah,
as
we
well. So
separately, we
yeah.
can do it separate on the playoffs.
So I haven't been keeping track of that. So,
So what do you do? Put it on a piece of paper?
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
How do you guys know if you're not lying? You got to go back and follow the whole thing
yeah,
till the
we'll have to
playoffs
take a look.
over.
Yeah, it's easy to find out.
I was gonna say
It's only a
what,
few weeks.
4
Yeah.
or 3 weeks. 4 with the.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying, and
Yeah.
it could be a pain in the ass, and
Yeah.
you could be arguing with somebody. Like, I mean, if you were in some
I
sort
think-
of
I
pools,
think
people would
James
be
will-
arguing with
James
each
has
other.
probably already got
Okay.
it all ready.
Oh, there'll be arguments. Don't worry.
How many other pools are you in?
Football, none. Just this.
Just that.
You're not in there. Well, you're not.
Oh
betting
shit!
with
I
my
am
brother?
in another football pool. Not. I am with the one with your brother, but he's out. I'm actually. Thanks for reminding me. I actually have to put my pick in that one today.
Look at that. Hey, you're gonna fuck that one up. Are you gonna win that one?
I'm actually in the running to win that one right now.
There you go. You see, if you didn't do it today, you would have pulled a fucking who'd you do? You
Now
did
the
that already
question
once.
is, should I go
You
opposite?
did that already once with
Yeah.
this
Should I
guy.
go opposite
There
in
you
that
go.
pool though? That's the question though. Or
There,
do I
that's the
go all in on the Rams now?
Yeah.
That's the question.
You're all in on the Rams
Oh,
now.
but that one's on the spread too. Oh, so
So you
that's
gotta
what
check
spread.
that
So
out.
I would rather take the Bengals. I don't want to take 5 for the Rams. I don't think it's going to be a plus. I honestly,
You think it's gonna be? A
I think it's
three?
going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a close game.
by
Yes.
like 3 points. bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a
It's gonna
lot
be
of
a
close
field
games
goal.
this
Yeah.
season, right?
Yeah.
Leading up into this, and these aren't teams that
That's true.
blow.
But
are
isn't
blowing
that guy
teams out
from
of
the
the water.
Bengals can throw the ball? Isn't the quarterback?
Oh, he sure
actually
can.
Throw,
Yeah.
he can
The
throw
kid's
like
he
a
likes-
rocket.
He likes the long.
He
the
does.
long
He
pass.
does, which I love. I love a quarterback
if
like
they're
that.
in
So do
That's
I.
what I mean. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I think. Yeah, Stafford's just he'll run the ball close.
Yeah.
He'll throw a few small ones
Yeah.
and then he'll get there eventually, right? But that's the thing. They got their D's gonna. I think the Rams they'll move the ball though. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna be an
Yeah.
interesting football game. But that's the other team. That's the
I've
other
only
cool thing
played it
about it
on
too.
fucking.
We're
video
gonna be
games.
watching 2 different types of quarterback styles tonight too.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
be
fun.
interesting too. So it should be good.
I've only played video games. I've only played that NFL on video game on the PS5.
Madden, yeah.
Right. I
Rest in peace.
my-
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
my nephew gets me playing. He tells me to pick. I don't know which is the team with the fucking quarterback that can run like fucking shit. He can run as fast as he can.
I think it's a lot
Cardinals.
of
I think it was the Cardinals.
them. Okay.
They got that quarterback in that game, and I don't know if it's only in
Well,
that
Allen can
specific
run.
game.
Yes.
He runs it a
Yeah.
lot. Like he is.
There's not many quarterbacks
yeah.
that will run the ball like
Yeah.
that, though.
They
That's what I
can run
mean.
fast.
One of
like, some
the
them
one of
can
the
take
best.
off.
Well, one of the best all time running quarterbacks was Michael Vick before he fucking got shit there
Yeah.
for the little
The
dog
animal
thing.
stuff,
Yeah.
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 That's what
he was-
happens when you
He
fucking
was
win the
phenomenal.
dogs.
One of the honestly, like from what at least from when I've been watching football, like that guy, that guy could run that ball, man. That this guy would just not even throw it to anybody. He'd just be like, run a touchdown. He was crazy, man. This guy, I'm telling you, the guy could run, man.
Well,
Don't make a comment about it.
Bro, I remember my brother's Halloween costume. That was
That was
shit.
hilarious.
I don't know
One
how
time-
he got away with
One
it.
time, just back in the that was before people were getting canceled. I guess back then. He this guy wore a Michael Vick jersey.
Okay.
Should I say it on the show?
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's
And,
no
and,
big
he,
deal
and he
now.
put two plush dogs
Yeah.
and stapled them into his underarms, so he was like,
Yeah.
he's like this with the
I
dog.
can figure that. Yeah.
That was a
That's
great
awesome.
costume.
That was
That was a
classic.
great
That's
costume. Yeah, we went out
That was
to
classic.
went out to the bars with that one. It was great.
I
man.
don't know
That was
how.
great,
Yeah, how you got
Wow.
into argue, he get into fights.
I
with
mean,
anybody.
at least he just.
Fuck.
I mean, I will say this. At least he didn't go blackface. I mean, because Michael
Well,
Vick. And on that,
but
this was shooting the shit, everybody. Let's see the outro music. Ready? Ready for this?
Oh boy.
Here we go.
So, wait. As a comment to that final thing,
Question.
Final thought.
Go ahead.
Final
Answer.
thought. Now, here's a question: if you were, you know,
Do we really want to end with this? Okay, go ahead. Go
you know
ahead.
those masks that they use in the fucking, when they're breaking into bars, maybe in the heist, the ones with the white, like just the all white.
Oh yeah,
fucking
yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
And now if a black person
Money
wears
heist.
one of that, do they get in trouble? Or is it
They're all-
Welcome to the show, everybody. All right, I think we're gonna see you guys next time.
I got my answer to that one off screen.
Get ready for the Super Bowl, everybody. Oh, and then
We love our ads. Don't worry over
we
here.
love our ads. We love promoting other shit.
Oh,
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. We hope you enjoy Super Bowl Sunday out there.
We hope you enjoy the halftime show.
We'll see you guys next time on Shoot the Shit.
On the road.
We'll be coming for you guys next.
For you.